practice on meditation.
Thinking I might actually pick up wizard a couple levels.
Like
I
what,
could actually
Vortex?
study. I don't know if I could believe Stefan studying things. It would
Well.
be, you'd have to talk fast.
I would like.
Well-
I want Stefan to have a change of heart and become a fighter.
That would be
Nice.
funny. I'm a fighter with, there's no weapon spec anymore. Weapon specialization of my whip. And Green Flame Blade, damn you.
Oh, fighters. Oh, fighters are so, all of the ASIs and the feats you get. Oh, it's so nice. Jeez.
It's true.
Yeah.
I
How
feel like
do
this
we
is
get
the
for a
first
level
edition where
into a fight?
fighters earned a little bit of respect.
Yeah, I was straight class fighters and straight class paladins are dope. Like
Oof.
they're straight.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah, I don't know how they'd be if you spread them around too much, because a lot of the things seem to need
Yeah.
to stack. But
Yep.
but I'm not good with understanding the multi-classing anyway. So
I usually don't multi-class at all because when you stop getting your ASIs every 4 levels and stuff, that's a huge trade-off. And I don't know. I usually just play it straight, just no multi-classing. It's
You know,
it's
I went
easier
to
too.
Sorcerer 4 and I'm talking about going to Warlock 4, and so like picking up an ASI, then picking another class.
I feel like the multi-classing stuff works a lot better when you're starting at like a higher level. Like if you're rolling a backup character, you're already level 12, because then a lot of your splashes, they all come together and you already have it. Whereas if you start at level 1 and you got to build up to it, you could be playing a suboptimal thing for a while or something. I don't know.
Well,
So-
and the character that I'm playing is built to be suboptimal. So he's,
Yeah, like
I mean,
I had
not that I'm not trying to be helpful, but I'm literally trying to play somebody who my optimization isn't going to be there for quite a long time. And because kind of similarly, but I built the idea here, guys, and I'm sure you've all picked it out now. I built a cantrip master. I'm going to have every possible cantrip I can have in the game, so that I never run out of spells ever. I will
You do
always
realize, you do realize that you're just going to use Eldritch Blast.
Can I point something out? If you did not splash every single class, if you only had one wizard casting class with one cantrip, not even 3, just one cantrip, you would still never run out of spells.
True, but I will never run out of different kinds of spells. I'll have all the different elemental types. I'll have the holy types, whatever they're called, the
negative
what's the-
energy.
whatever those are called. I'll have all the
Necrotic,
different
radiant,
splashes.
poison.
Yeah, exactly. Necrotic, radiant, poison, fire, ice,
Thunder.
Yeah, thunder. I'm gonna have all these different types that I will never run out of. So I will always be ready for whatever creature might be susceptible to that.
You're like
And that's the thought.
you're like a wizard boy scout.
Well, yeah. I prefer to think of him as a guy.
That'll
who's-
never get Eagle Scout.
A guy who is too lazy to become a bard. That's generally how.
Hey, Stefan.
I think it-
I have long thought that if I had divination abilities, that I would no longer need to study for tests, because divination would just give you the answers.
Mhm.
So that's a perfect in for portent.
It's a good idea. You'll become a divination sorcerer or divination wizard.
Because that sounds like the sort of like wizard that Stefan would become. Maximizes like laziness.
It's true.
I don't have to know anything. I just wiggle my fingers and it comes to me.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh, how do I cast the spell? Let me use my divination. Oh yeah, I
All right.
remember.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting an hour late, so we're going to get rock and rolling here. Before we kick anything off, Stefan, just in case that person's in chat that was arguing with you about Green Flame Blade, would you like to set the record straight?
Sure. So, are we on?
Yeah, we've been live for a while.
So,
yeah.
right. So everybody. Oh, I didn't know we were. Okay. So yeah. So
Yeah,
everybody
sorry.
who's here, let's be clear that we've made a ruling about Green Flame Blade, which is that it is not, at least in the case of Stefan at this point, broken in any such manner as to not be able to use it with a whip. The range, which was 5 foot, is sufficient, we feel, because the range of self is dumb. There's no reason to have that, and that way it can be extended with distance spell, and Green Flame Blade can be used with it. And if there's some reason we find that it breaks it, we'll address that when it happens. But
Right.
for now, we're going to assume that it doesn't, because we haven't found a way that it breaks it.
Seems broken to me. I don't know.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, so I this is how we're gonna do it. If it becomes broken and it bypasses Meridon's DPS or something,
Right.
we will take that away from you and chop off both of Meridon's hands. Make
Hey,
his arms. Let's do his
hey!
arms.
That's fair. I'm
Yeah.
gonna I'll sign on to that.
He'll have to kick things to death now
Deal.
with his plus
Kick
10
things to
damage.
Yeah, he's still his head is so thick that it counts as a heavy weapon.
And
Right, it's a
eyes,
hammer.
keep talking because we're gonna take away your armor too. Yeah, you're gonna have wizard armor class too. So there.
Sweet, I'll battle Strahd in the nude.
Jeez.
Demonetized
already
in a
planned?
second.
Strahd will just gaseous form. Run away. All right. I also sent you guys the rule set for lingering injuries that I'd like us to test out. So we don't have to review them or anything because I sent them to you. If it comes up, we'll apply it. If there are any questions, we'll handle that.
Your email specifically say we will review them at the start of the session.
Oh, were you counting on us actually reviewing
I mean, I
them?
certainly didn't read them. Like,
Okay, we'll take a look at them.
Yeah, me either.
although I can look while we're doing it. It's not gonna come up in the first 10
I
minutes.
kind
of
of
the
thought
game,
that
so-
too. I thought if it comes up, we would address it then.
Yeah, my mom was totally in, so I was like, I'll read it to you, Mom.
So the
And I
basic,
did.
you read it to your mom. That's great. So
Yeah, for Mother's Day.
that's
Thanks, Luke, for the
I'm
present.
sure your mom loved that. Thank you for
Yeah.
loving your mom with D&D on Mother's Day.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
disowned. It's all your fault.
And you're like, Mom, I got these really exciting lingering injury rules. I just want to share them with you. That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. She showed me what lingering injuries were all about.
There are some main changes to lingering injuries. First change, it's always when you drop to 0 hit points. The first change is that there is a saving throw to avoid a Constitution saving throw to avoid a lingering injury. Every time you drop to 0 hit points, though, the saving throw gets higher and higher, so it gets progressively more difficult to make your save. The lingering injuries are worse. Okay, and they last until you take a short rest. If you have multiple lingering injuries, a short rest only takes care of one of them, the first one you received. A long rest takes care of all lingering injuries. So they're no longer just easily taken away by a healing spell or a potion. You have to actually long rest to get rid of them. They are quite a bit worse, in my opinion, than they originally were. But you do get a Constitution saving throw to try to avoid them. That's the long and short of it, of what the changes are. And then there's a table basically that has all the lingering injuries.
Can we lesser restoration or some other
Short
means?
rest. Short rest. Short rest.
That's it. Okay.
Short rest. It's intentionally designed to not be easy to remove. Yeah, short rest. Otherwise, it's too easy, and then you might as well not even have them.
So, I agree with this. I think this is great. I do wonder if there shouldn't be, and I know you're saying short rest, like a high level spell that might affect it.
If you get a spell that's high enough to make that argument, let's talk then.
Well, yeah, we're not there yet, not remotely, but yeah.
If you have like
That's Stefan's actual secret splash, is he's going to
Yes.
get heal
That's right.
next level.
Heal. yeah.
Somehow he's
Yeah, I
manipulated
was
into
gonna say
giving him
short
the heal
rest seems
spells
too
he can't
easy.
do.
I mean, I already have
Short
access
rest is
to
great.
animate
I'm
that.
not against short
That
rest.
should
Exactly.
that should cure it.
That's kind of my point. Is like there are some spells that are so powerful that a short rest would be much better than using that spell. So
Because my question is, how often do we have a combat that results in a lingering injury that we don't immediately rest after? Like 0 times?
yeah,
No,
very.
Luke's done waves.
Where people have gone down at the start and had to get raised back up? And I feel like we go down right at the end of a fight. And if we had a fight where people go down, we're immediately resting.
because it was a bad fight.
Yeah. Like so in actuality, every time you get a lingering injury, we're gonna rest anyway and it's gonna go away.
Okay, I mean that's a fair point. Let's see how it works, and we
Yeah.
might make it a long rest or something.
Yeah.
If it turns out to be that way, which makes sense to be, then we might just up it a little bit and say it's a long rest. And if we make it a long rest, then we probably will think about high level spells.
Yeah.
Because then it would make sense at that point.
It would, and that's kind of
Yeah.
what I'm saying. There are spells that are definitely more valuable than a long rest or a short rest.
Yeah. So like we're playtesting it. We'll see how it goes, and then if what Meridon says turns out to be the case, which seems like it might, now that I think about it, we'll tweak it a little bit.
Sounds good.
Fair. All right. Recap time.
I don't even remember.
Sure. Me neither.
I hope he doesn't lose.
I remember.
Oh shit.
Every time Joe does the recap, we get some like fantastical variation of what
It's
actually
an interesting
happened.
version of it. Yes.
Yeah.
That's not
Hey.
true. It is 100%
Looks like-
completely misremembered
The
correctly.
3 people tied for that.
I know there's a lot of 10s there and 1, 7, and 8. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like Kevin, you lost.
I did. Okay. So this is gonna be really. So Joe's are interesting. Mine are full of holes that I don't remember. So I know that we were at the coffin maker's house, right? So we were
We
in
started the Dust Elves.
oh, we started. That's right. We started in the Vistani camp with the dusk elves, right? And we came back to it's Valaki, right? That's where we're at. And so we were traveling back to Valaki, and we I don't know if we encountered something along the way. I just don't remember. But when we got back to Valaki, first thing we did, I remember we checked in on the Burgomeister's wife, right? Lady, I don't remember her name, but we checked in on her, and she had said that that her place was haunted and people didn't go to the room. We came to find the dress. I remember that. And so we've specifically I found the dress. But he had to along the way he locked up the old lady or something. What did you do to her? I don't remember. You locked her up or something. You put her in the closet.
Nothing.
Yeah. So he put her in the pantry or something and locked her in there. Something like that, right? I think that's right. And he went upstairs and he got the dress and he stole it. We could have just asked for it, but anyway, so that didn't happen. We could have just asked for it, but we tried to do all the niceties and all that. And then he took the dress and we got out of there, and we kind of thought about, what we should do next. And there were a lot of things on our list, and we keep promising we're going to go do them, but instead we didn't, which is very unusual for us. Varying from the path that we intend to go, we never do that. So instead, what we did is we determined that we never did deal with the coffin maker, the vampires in the coffin maker's house. So if I recall, we went there, but they were not there, right? We checked around. The vampires were not there. But we found a piece of cloth or something that had the Lady Watchter's symbol on it or something, right? And so we were determined that maybe that's where they were. So we went to her house where she used to live, and then we encountered numerous vampire spawn type creatures, and got thoroughly stomped, but we managed to survive it, which is good. But that's where we left, right? We had gone through. We had encountered. There was one that was special, right? A big boss.
It's like a ghost
Ghost
wizard.
pirate.
A
invisible
ghost. That was
person.
a ghost pirate dude. Yep. So, and he was doing things invisibly or something, and then we caught him before he could phase out or whatever, and then beat him up before he was casting spells and stuff. And then we like I said, we're currently licking our wounds. We are in the, I don't know if we're in the basement currently. I don't remember. I know that's where we were. We went to the basement initially, and then we came up through. I think we came up into the main house area through the basement, but lots of coffins and lots of vampires, and so we managed to survive it. Very tough combat, but that's where we are currently still. Somewhere in the Lady Watcher residence, where I know she doesn't live anymore, but having fought the vampires.
All right. You guys are on the second floor right now.
See, I knew we were in the house, right? I got that part. I'm good.
That was
So funny, like
Um,
my notes from last session are went to the coffin makers to kill the vamps. No one was there. Lady watched her, maybe back in town working with the vamps. And that's it.
See, I had all those notes, man. Bam.
You did? You did?
Nailed it.
Joe.
But you did?
Your wife
You
is
forgot that
behind
I got
you.
a new toy.
Joe, your wife's behind you. She just peeked around the green screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I knocked the green screen down, and she's like,
Is she
"Oh,
fixing
let me
it for
get it."
you?
"Yeah."
Nice.
Awesome. Make sure you give her something nice for
Well,
helping.
actually, I
yes,
should probably chastise her because the corner is a little messed up there.
Brotar got a
Luke says you
wonderful
can have an
throwing hammer, by the
inspiration
way.
point.
All right, you guys have just defeated these vampires up here on the second floor, and I must say that recap was light years. No offense, Joe, but light years better than Joe's recaps.
Definitely offensive.
Well,
And
in the-
Brotar, by the way,
it's like
Brotar, we forgot to recap the part where Brotar got an amazing hammer, and I got something that shoots 7 webs and then becomes a stick.
Oh,
all I
that's
gotta
right.
say is Star Wars is in a galaxy far, far away, so that was light years different than here too.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I preface an offensive statement with no offense, it makes it totally neutral, right? That's
Right,
the way it works?
right.
Okay, cool.
No-
Not in
no
Britain. You have to
offense,
say
it's
with
fine.
regards.
Right. So I'm sorry. So no offense, but I got a thing that shoots 7 webs and becomes a stick. So,
Hey, but you could have had a stick that had nothing, okay? I could have just given you a stick. All right?
that's
Could have
true.
been poop on a stick, too. Yeah, you guys just defeated
Is
the...
it a +1 poop on a stick? Because I might want that.
Yes, it is.
Does it count as magical?
Exactly.
It's magical, +1 poop on a stick. It gives you +1 to all of your spell attacks and spell saving throws for spells that are not cantrips.
Of course it does. Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so you guys are up here. You just beat the crap out of these dudes. It sounded
Yes.
like you got your butts handed to you. Or are you injured and crap?
We are pretty injured. Right?
Okay.
We are.
Maybe
as
took
I
a short
recall-
rest.
Did we take a short rest? I'm still at pretty low hit points.
My notes say yes.
I'm at 6 over my max.
Then they
so-
short
You
rested.
must have, because my key points are not spent, so you must
Oh.
have short rested.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we did. I just didn't adjust my character. I adjusted my character sheet on D&D Beyond. I didn't adjust the one on Roll20. That's all.
You did just short rest according to my
Yep.
notes, which
Yep.
are far more extensive than Brought Lords, I must add. He didn't
Sure
hear
hope
me.
so.
Oh,
Probably
he
more
didn't.
accurate.
He didn't hear me. I'm gonna have to re-say it when he gets his headphones on. I was just making fun of your notes, Brought Lord. You weren't here for it. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Was.
They're concise.
They're very concise.
Concise, it's true.
I'm gonna claim that when I take like write 2 words for meeting notes and at my work.
Concise.
It's concise. Hey, tech writers will appreciate that. Yeah. All right, folks. What would you like to do?
Explore the rest of the house just to make sure there aren't any vamps hiding in the
Vamps.
Make sure we
closet.
did get them all. Because I think we've already found more than we found the first time we ran into these guys, so we know there's plenty up here. So let's see if there's more.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much of the house left to explore, but I was promised we'd go to the Mad Mage's tower.
Yeah, I know.
I think the top floor, the other half of the top floor is all we have left, if I remember right. But
Luke, what time of day is it? Okay, thank you.
It is early afternoon on the 22nd of June.
I would
feel like it's
suggest that,
always early afternoon.
I would suggest that we at least stay in town for the night to see if the vampires come back to Irene.
Yeah, I mean, we could explore the rest of this and then spend one night and then head out for the Mad Mage Tower in the morning.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'd full rest for them and leave in the morning.
But for now, I think we need to check the rest of the house because there's always a chance that there are some more vampires here.
Do any of our current like jobs or whatever have a time limit associated with them? I don't think so. I'm just. Are there any where we're in like sort of a hurry?
No,
Not
I
that I'm
mean,
aware of.
I'm pretty sure a new orphan gets eaten every day, but you know,
Oh, yeah, I mean,
we've already been
it's not-
15
who
days
cares?
from that. I
Yeah.
mean,
I
there's a whole baker's dozen orphans got eaten already. So I mean, we're good. We might as well
no
just keep going with
orphans
that.
are helping feed the populace.
Yeah, they are.
Yummy meat pies.
I mean, anyone who's
They are
reproducing
indeed
into
helping to
Barovia-
feed the populace as yummy meat pies.
You guys,
No, by making yummy meat pies.
By being made into yummy meat pies, yes, that's
All right.
true.
I am the smartest person in this group by
But not the
light
wisest.
years. See, I even know what a light year is, and I live in a fantasy world. And
Wait, hold on a second. Make an intelligence check, please.
The better question is, do you know that a parsec
Eyes?
is a distance, not a time?
Not a time, right?
Because if so, you got Han Solo
Eyes,
beat.
eyes. You do not know what a light year is,
no, I know what light is, and
you
a
know,
year is.
and you know. Yes, you do. You know what light is. You know what years that is.
He's talking about Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, I was talking about Buzz Lightyear.
What was his familiar's name before he got Bruce Wayne?
I was talking to a
He
star
had Buzz
spawn.
Lightyear.
All right, you
Mhm.
guys are moments away from this entire house being flooded by vampires.
I mean, that's the goal, right?
Let's move on, folks.
If they come to us.
They will come to you.
All right, yeah.
We.
Haven't we
Is there
explored
anything else
this
in
whole
this room?
house?
I don't think. I think there's more of this top floor we haven't explored. I'm seeing closed doors when I'm wandering the hallway. So
Yeah. Oops. I just climbed on top of Varys. No. Yeah.
yeah, it's all right. It's hardly the first time.
I didn't mean it.
Chris, go ahead and open those doors.
Oh yeah.
I was planning on it, but then I got stepped on by eyes again.
Excuse
So I'm
me.
gonna
my
open the
fat
door
butt
next to
needs
me
come
here.
through. Hey, is Bruce Wayne dead?
Hmm.
Isn't he always?
I was gonna say usually.
Oh, he got smoked. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
didn't we get hit with like some cone of ice or
Cone of
something like
cold.
that?
Lightning
Yeah,
bolt
he's
or
dead.
cone of cold, one of the two. We got both. I don't remember which one did him, but we got
All
both
right.
of those things done to us. So, but yes, and I'm assuming the bless has gone away, but through the rest, but I think it's still.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure that's what that symbol was supposed to be on my character, but unless you're recasting it, I'm fairly safe that's gone. But yes, I will open this door right here
That one right
beside me.
there. All right. All right. You open that door, and it is a very
That's disturbing.
sparsely decorated and furnished room. There's a sole bed there. The bedding is not in very good condition, and there are large leather straps attached to the bedding that look like they were made to restrain someone to the bedding.
Oh boy.
It's empty at the
This
moment.
looks like more like a Maradon thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No,
Fine.
sometimes I miss being in college.
That could be a Stefan thing, I suppose, yeah, depending on the purpose of the straps and how they're designed to arrange you.
Actually,
Definitely a Nigel thing.
in college, I had a girl try to
It's
try to pick
definitely a
me up.
Nigel thing.
Try to pick me up with a pickup line of I do the whole S&M bondage thing. It was like, and for you, I do it, and I was like,
Okay, back
like that
to
was my response.
back
Yeah.
to the game.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll open up this door.
Are you demonetized yet?
Oh, Twitch doesn't care. People get like naked on Twitch and they barely ever even ban them. So
Well,
yeah.
that's not true. If
There we go, eyes.
if you are a male streamer and you take your shirt off, they ban you. But if you are a
Oh.
female streamer and you ride a banana, that's fine.
I mean, there are female streamers that are
I
Well,
literally
intents
mean
and
ride a
pur-
banana in a hot tub. I don't mean in the metaphorical, weird, sexual way.
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm finding way more information
Yeah,
than I ever
no,
wanted
exactly.
to
No, that's just literally there are hot tub streamers who do this. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
know. I
Yeah.
wasn't aware you could ride bananas, I'll be honest.
All right. So anyway, back to the adventure at hand.
Yes, back to the adventure. Yes.
Eyes, you open that door, and in that room, it's a bedroom. It contains nothing out of the ordinary. There's a neatly made bed, a table with an oil lamp on it, a handsome wooden chest, and a slender wardrobe and a window box with drapes.
I'll open up the handsome wooden chest.
Ooh, it's very handsome. You open
know.
up the wooden chest, and it is empty except for a crumpled sock in the bottom of it.
Further away from the sock.
So like it's trapped. Wonder if I could sell this handsome wooden chest.
It is very handsome.
Sure you don't try to sell the crusty sock with it.
All right. Anyway, let's keep check out the last room, or if there is one.
Well, there's one here by me and one down here and one up by Brotor, I believe. I don't know if that one's been opened yet,
Yeah, that
but
one's
there's
been
a door
open.
here I think I can open.
All right, so Varys pops that door open. And
Yeah.
Varys, in that room, you have a fireplace, a bed, a large bed made for a couple, it would appear. Next to the bed are two small coffins. Now, most of the coffins you've found so far have been designed for, adult-sized personages. These two are clearly designed for children. And the
Like
lids,
the dwarven children that attacked us.
that is correct, that you murdered, I must add. The lids have been slid off. In the bottom of the coffins, you can see a little bit of dirt lining the bottom. And the bed, I know the map shows a body there, but there's not actually a body there. But what you do see where that body is a depression in the bed. Like the bed is sagging down in that area as though weight was kept there for quite some time without being moved. And like the feathers or whatever the stuffing happened to be had just been permanently depressed from the continuous weight being kept there. There's a fireplace, some furniture, a door right there.
Well, I guess I'll check the door. I'll let Eyes check the bed.
I have to check the bed.
I figured you would. That's why I checked the door.
This room
The
that has
coffins are empty, of course.
Was that Meridon?
I was just gonna ask a question while they were talking, but it sounds like Ice is good to go. So
Okay. Eyes is looking at the bed. Give me an investigation check as you look that bed over. You see quite a bit of debris in the bed. Hair, looks like flakes of skin, a little bit of decay and stuff in that bed. You guess that perhaps body was kept here for some time or something, or a person or something, like they didn't move at all.
Could I discern if it was alive or dead?
You get down a little bit closer and give it a sniff, and you're pretty sure that it was a dead body, but not really a decaying body. Something that was kept on the precipice between death and like decaying death or something.
All right.
Like a vampire?
Looks like Lady Watcher had some skeletons in her closet. Well, zombies.
Really? I'm checking the closet here. Let me see.
Probably another vampire.
So Luke, this room
Do I
that
find
has
skeletons in the closet?
Go ahead, Meridon.
this room that has the straps in the bed and stuff.
Mhm.
Can I want to test the strength. I want to see if I can determine like were these used to like hold, a normal human type creature or something with like superhuman strength.
Okay.
Based on like the strength of the straps themselves.
Sure. Give me. You can either give me an athletics check if you're just gonna like wrench on one to see when it
I want to
gives.
see how hard they're to break,
Yeah.
essentially. Yeah.
Yeah. Athletics. You give it. You apply pressure to it, slowly increasing it to see what the breaking point is, and one of the straps breaks fairly easily. You're pretty sure that this was not used to hold down like a supernatural strength person. This is probably used to even maybe an adult, but more than likely a child was held here. They're not. They weren't made well enough to hold down even like a strong male or something.
Cool.
And I heard Varys say checking out the closet.
Well, apparently there's skeletons in there, so Ice said.
Okay. So
Yes, literally, I meant. Never mind.
Literally.
All right, you open up the closet, and it's a small walk-in closet. All of the bars or whatever that would hold clothes and stuff are empty. There's a hanger lying on the floor, a few hangers on the floor discarded, and there's some shelving that other clothes and shoes perhaps were put on. And underneath the shelving, you can see a mid-sized iron chest.
I don't see any skeletons, guys.
Mhm.
Is there one in the chest?
Oh, I guess I could find out.
I'm gonna step out of the
I'll
room.
check it for traps.
Okay, give me an perception check as you look the chest over for traps.
Yeah.
You don't
Bad.
you don't see any traps on the chest.
All right, well, let's get it open.
It appears to be locked.
I'll use my lockpicks.
All right.
My thieves' tools. Sorry, thieves' tools. I got to use sleight of hand because that has the same roll.
Okay, that'll work. All right,
Well, dice just loving me today.
you work on that chest and you don't quite get it open, but you're very close. I'll allow one more roll. Yep, you got
That'll
it.
go better.
That stubborn tumbler, you got it to stick now, and the chest is unlocked.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see. Flip.
You pop that chest open and you hear a and something slams into your chest, and you feel something spreading throughout your body, something burning. Please give me a Constitution saving throw as you look down and see a dart quivering as it sticks out from your chest.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Has anyone ever gotten poisoned before?
Well, on alcohol.
Heh. Yeah, I don't know if we've got.
Varys, you take 18 points of poison damage and slump to the ground unconscious. You are poisoned for the next hour. Please put a little indicator on your token if you would.
Sure.
While so poisoned, you are unconscious.
I point and laugh.
Somebody has to carry me.
Points and laughs. He comes into the room just in time to laugh at his misfortune of his friend.
Imagine what was his name? Nelson from The Simpsons.
Miradon, are you laughing at the skeleton in the closet joke? Because I was getting really annoyed.
Like, oh yeah, I just got it.
Oh yeah? No. Oh. Can we get
then
on with this dungeon?
I like I'll grab Varys like by a leg and like drag him out of the room.
Nice.
The alternative is I pick him up and then have to like throw him on the ground as soon as something happens. So this way he doesn't take any like blunt force trauma. He just gets dragged a little bit.
That's true.
I appreciate that.
I'm all for the comic relief anyway, so dragging him out by a leg. It's
What's
great.
wrong with Varys? Is he unconscious? We should lock him in the closet.
Narcolepsy, he'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Can we open
Didn't
this
it-
bottom door?
I love how nobody cares what's in the chest.
That's exactly what I was
I
gonna
noticed that
ask.
myself.
Care what's in the chest? I was waiting. We're dragging Varys out of the room. I wanted to make sure he was going to be alive, and then we'll concern with the chest.
Does anyone know about the chest but me?
Absolutely care about the
It's not
chest.
like I said anything.
Well, you fell over in the closet. Something happened. We're gonna go see what happened.
Meridon
Oh,
would have.
yeah.
It's either a
Marathon
chest
shot.
or a small assassin. Something's in there.
I mean, Meridon didn't even check if I was alive. He's just like, oh, he fell over, drag.
Like a
So-
little gnome hiding in there with a
A
dark
little
gun.
gnome right next to the chest. Pew!
Meridon, you would have seen the chest in there because you had to get close enough to grab him and stuff. So you are aware of the chest.
Oh, I drag him out and then say to whoever's near me, "There's a chest back there."
Okay. I heard Eyes say he's opening this door right here.
Oh, well, if there's a chest and he stops me in time, I will go check out the chest.
Go for it.
Is it locked still?
Watch out for a dart gnome.
Yeah,
Um,
damn dart gnomes.
Brotlord, You've been standing
don't
up by
think that's a
that
thing.
door up there for a while. Would you like to do anything?
No, not really. I'm really ready to get out of this house. I'm pretty sure I've died in here.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just itching to get out of here. So just like pacing like back and forth, up and down the stairs. So making it known to the guys that I'm like eyeing to get out of here.
Do you have to go to the bathroom or something?
No, let's just go.
All right. Eyes. You said you were
Is
doing
the chest
something.
closed or
It's open.
it's open? I look inside.
You go over and peer inside, and inside you can see a bunch of bones in the bottom of the chest. It looks like, as you examine it, you see ribcage, skulls, femurs. You're fairly certain it's probably an entire skeleton of somebody.
Oh, nice. I'll stick that in the bag.
Okay. You pocket the bones. If you're going to keep track of that inventory, I would note that they are the bones that were found in the master bedroom of the Watcher house in 𝐷𝐿𝐾𝐄𝐒. So that 6 months from now, when you ask me about them, I'll know where to
Right.
look to remember what they are.
Yep.
Bones found in Watcher house.
Master bedroom.
There's nothing else in there.
Just the bones.
No false bottom.
Gotta worry about the chest, but let's let, Varys, the cleric who could help Varys.
So Eyes, you're checking
No, I just
for
want to leave.
if you're checking for a false bottom, Eyes, please give me a perception check. You do not notice a false bottom. The chest is very heavy but slides around a little bit, so you're able to verify that there's not enough room for a false bottom.
All right. Now we go open up this door.
Eyes steps over Varys's unconscious body to go to the next door.
He gets what he deserves. He made stupid jokes based on my. Still mad at him.
It wasn't a joke. I was looking for skeletons and we found one, but I was unconscious, so I don't know it.
There was a literal skeleton in that closet, but
Exactly, but I just was
I-
looking for it.
I cleaned it out so nobody would be able to
That's
find
funny.
Is the dart still in his chest?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll notice that at some point and take it out and look at it, and then like see if I can throw it and get it stuck in a wall.
Okay, you take a look at the dart, and there's a mixture of Varys's blood on it, and perhaps another substance as well. And you give it a throw at the wall. Give me an attack roll, ranged attack roll.
Okay. I'll do like I don't know, my hand axe or
Sure, that'll be fine.
Are you throwing it at Stefan?
no, I'm just throwing it at the
No.
wall. Yeah, let's get the whole party unconscious with one dart.
Everybody pass it around.
Ah, god damn it, my rolls changed again.
Just lick it.
You throw it at the wall, and it
miss.
doesn't quite. The point doesn't quite hit. It hits kind of sideways and then thumps to the ground.
I just shrug and drag him into the room.
And then you drag him back into the room.
Or I mean, sorry, like I guess that's a closet he opened. I was thinking that was a room he opened. I was following Eyes, but
Oh yeah, it's a little
dragging him
closet.
into the closet.
We can leave him here.
Can't
Are there
put
any
Varys back
skeletons
the
in that
closet,
one?
man.
I'm not
Eyes,
leaving him here.
Eyes, you notice a storage closet. There's a few odds and ends in there, clothing and other items like that. Nothing of super interest.
And that's about all. The doors. I get a feeling like there's a part of the house that we can't see. Oh no.
Here we go. Here we go again.
So
Benefiting from the bird's eye view of the map, which this
I
character
look out
doesn't
this
have.
window. Can I open this window? Well, I have this hall and this closet. And it's like, what's right here?
The window does open, yes.
And I will look out to see if the house, if this is just like a widow's peak or something.
Right here?
Yeah. So I'll just kind of peek out.
Yeah, there. you kind of peek out,
Oh.
and then the roof does come back over this way.
Oh, okay.
So there's not a room right here, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, the house kind of dips back in, and there's a roof there. So if Widow's Peak is, I think if that's the term, yeah, that's what that is.
Wait,
That
so
that little part projects out farther than the rest of the house.
Yep.
Yeah.
does that go all the way around? Because there was one of those on the back side of the house too, or I don't know, this north side of the house. Like, is there a way to walk all the way around the house on that then?
You could go out that window. It's very narrow there. You'd have to be very careful,
Oh,
and there's a little bit of a slope, but you could do it.
drag versus body out under the roof. No, I'm just kidding.
They were doing that up on the north side of it. So yeah.
Yeah, I got like taken out the window up there.
All right, we're done. Can we burn it down now?
The house?
Yeah, purify it. You know, in Morning Lord style. I'm pretty sure he's a deity of fire.
I mean, our cleric maybe can like put a blessing on the house or something to purify it in that way.
As
Brotor.
as Meridon says that, I'm halfway down the stairs.
And
Just
I
trying to
I
avoid the
assumed
conversation.
Like peace.
that Meridon, when he said
Yeah.
the cleric of the party, meant me.
No, I meant the real one.
I got full level.
Varys, please give me another Constitution saving throw.
Sure, happy to. I'll see if I can roll worse this time.
Mhm.
No.
All
Wow,
right.
look at that. The dice like me this time.
Varys, you come to your senses on your back. Meridon towering
Uh-oh.
above you. You still feel pretty bad. You're no longer poisoned.
Thanks for the help, Meridon.
Nobody.
Oh yeah,
helped.
anytime. I just like let your foot fall out of the ground. Like,
Well, that was exciting. Are we ready to leave?
Yeah, Varys, you probably don't want to get yourself in real trouble with these guys.
Apparently not.
Yeah, I'm headed downstairs.
So you guys leaving?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, we
Okay.
got
All right, you
Varys,
guys
so.
head downstairs. Everything is as you left it. I believe you've explored that level completely. So we'll go to Theater of the Mind here. You guys can leave the house, and what are you guys up to?
I think we're gonna go rest at the tavern, and then set out to the wizards. We're off to see the wizard.
I like that idea. Oh.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful mad wizard of
Where's
Ravenloft.
everybody's tokens? I'm missing a token. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna drag your tokens up to the start page. Here we go.
I'm floating, so I'm good.
That way, have fresh copies. All right. So I'll throw you on the map of Valaki for now. You guys have left Lady Watchter's house. So you're marching off north to the lake to cross it, to go to the
We're gonna
wizards.
do the inn first for the rest.
Oh, going to the inn first?
Yeah, I suggest that we stay here for the night to see if vampires come back.
And Ismark had asked you to take care of him too, so you could.
Turn in the quest.
Yeah, he's got like that yellow
That
exclamation point above his head.
Exclamation point,
If you
yeah.
go talk to him, it might go away or something.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, you guys head over to the inn. What is it called? Blue Water Tavern or something like that.
Yeah.
You guys head on over there and go on in. Are you just going up to rest?
Talk to Ismark. Tell him his
Yes.
vampire problem's all solved.
was gonna say
Because
this
we're
doesn't require a lot
superheroes,
of
You're super.
finesse.
You believe
and
we've killed them all.
that he should put in a good word with the girl, whatever her name was, Irina, about how super sexy our party was in taking her out,
Oh,
taking out
boy.
the vampires.
Okay.
And
You-
there it is.
See, Meridan, see what I did for you? I'm helping.
You find Ismark in the common room, having a late lunch, and you report to him the news that the vampires are dead. Really? Dead? All of them?
All the ones we could find.
Yeah, there were 6, plus 2.
Where were they hiding?
Well, the Watcher House.
The Watchter House. Is Lady Watchter behind this? Do you know?
I think more likely just an empty home with plenty of space they moved into, but I don't know for sure. I see no evidence she was.
And we haven't seen her since the day that you took care of the old burgomaster. Do you know where she might be?
She, I know she left rather quickly. I can't say that while I know that we're pretty sure she was not into dealing with vampires because she had a whole other thing going on about summoning demons. So
She was busy so many devils. She didn't have time for vampires.
We understand that she has a summer home, cabin, some sort of house. Quite possibly someone might know where that might be. Can you think of anyone who might know?
Oh, I mean, you could probably ask around town. If you're confident she's not behind it, then well, I don't know. You might have more important things to do.
I think she is.
A list of 100 miles long.
You think she is behind it?
I suspect.
Huh. Yes. Well, we'll probably ask the innkeeper here, and he adjusts the innkeeper, whose name is about to be revealed to me on this piece of paper that I
Inman.
have. What is this guy's name? Erwin. Yes. And Erwin comes over and confirms that he does know where her summer house is, and he would be happy to give you directions to it.
Excellent.
Let's see. Let me give you over to the map of Barovia.
that's definitely where we were going next, as I
Yep.
recall. Was
Absolutely.
was Lady Watchter's summer house. I remember that being the next
Yeah,
thing on
definitely.
That's what I prepped
Quest.
for. I prepped
Yeah.
for 4 hours.
I'm sure
this
you
morning.
did. You prepped for 4 hours for that. Why
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
for-
Because
yeah,
that's
yes.
exactly where we were going. so.
Yes.
I just like collecting all the little gold question marks.
Mm.
Exclamation points. Question mark is the one you finish.
No, I think eyes is a question mark. I think that's pretty fitting. So
All right. Let's.
Definitely got question marks.
yeah,
Yeah,
She-
I quit World of Warcraft after I got my quest log full. I was like, I win.
yeah.
She has a summer house on the shores of Lake Zarovich. So if you go north from Valaki till you hit the lake, and then go to the east, her summer house is along the shore.
We'll stop by, pay her a visit.
Aren't we just up there?
Yeah, but then you
Maybe
found.
we stop
Briefly,
by
and
on
then
the
we
way
got
back.
distracted by the kidnapped kid.
Yeah.
We're actually trying to focus on finishing something here today, and
We're trying to get to the
failing.
wizard's
Is
tower.
that what we're doing? We're trying to focus on something because it doesn't feel like that. But
Theory.
maybe.
The theory was we were going to focus on finding the wizard and finishing him off, but we don't focus well.
And you have this wedding gown too.
We do. It's true.
It needs to be
We
turned
do.
in.
But all of us are really unwilling to return it if we can't find a way to cure the guy's crazy before we return the wedding gown.
I don't care about curing his crazy at all.
Okay, some of us are unwilling.
It sounds
Some of us
useful.
don't believe he's crazy. Some think it's better that he's crazy. Most of us would rather he was uncrazy.
I would rather he were dead, but that doesn't seem to be an option.
Well, yeah, I'm okay with that.
I don't think he's crazy.
And not to
I'm
mention,
aware.
he completely dismissed my idea of how angel skin would probably make the best wedding dress.
think we've
I mean,
all
So maybe not
somewhat
completely crazy.
missed that idea.
I think most of your ideas get dismissed by just about everyone.
Yep.
Like the time that that you said children's skin would make a good pork rind. Maybe that
I
was just a
mean-
nightmare I had because
I don't know about pork rinds, but slippers, on the other hand.
yeah,
All right, so we'll just add this one to the logbook,
yeah.
to the quest log.
Quest
Yeah.
log.
Adding that to the quest log.
I think
Yep.
we're gonna be our quest log is gonna be full soon, but so
You must complete one or more missions.
exactly.
Quest remains unavailable.
Yeah. We were going to Wizard Tower, right? Let's do that. Can we do that?
We're gonna start walking into invisible
At the
walls.
lake.
For
Right?
the love of God, I swear to
Please go to the Wizard Tower.
if we wait one more day, I'm just gonna build a wizard tower here in town. We'll just go to that because I can't stand it anymore. Just build one out of little sticks. Catch me outside.
All right, so
Cackling
going
maniacally.
to the wizard's tower. Are you
In the
guys
morning.
just gonna? So that it was the wizard was rumored to be wandering about the slopes north of Lake Zarovich. Like Baratok Mountain is up here, and then so you have like the slopes that start getting steeper and steeper going up toward Baratok Mountain, and the wizard was rumored to be somewhere up in this area. So you can either walk around the lake, or there are those fishing boats at the dock. You could row one of those across the lake.
Weren't we taking a long rest before we did all this?
Yes.
Or did I just
Oh.
miss that part?
Oh, you guys are gonna take a long rest?
Yeah, we're gonna sleep
Thought
at
we were
the
gonna
night
spend
at
the
the
night
end.
and leave in the morning.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I missed that. I heard Stefan saying Wizard Tower, or I'll make one
Well-
out of sticks. So
The idea there was like we just keep saying it, and I thought we were gonna go to yet another place.
all right. Let me see when your last long rest was.
Sitting outside in a pile of dirt with sticks.
Okay.
In the shape of a tower.
All right. Yep. You guys are due for a long rest. So long rest and then take off tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. Excellent. You guys go to sleep, take your long rest and stuff like that. It passes completely uneventfully. No one is woken up in the middle of the night by vampires or anything like this. In the morning, you run into Ismark and Irina, who are dining down in the common room. They confirm that no vampires visited them at all. The issue appears to have been dealt with. So everybody go ahead and get your long rest junk. Half of your maximum hit dice, hit points, spell slots. If you have a wooden stick that has 7 castings of web, long rests don't help with that.
I lose health on a long rest. That sucks.
Yep.
I'd be happy to smack you a few times. No.
Right?
Right.
Well, just what you need to do is let me get a killing blow, and then I'll be good. So turn around.
I was gonna say.
For
I don't
10
think
gold
Eyes is
pieces,
doing anything right now, but
I'll let you kill Bruce Wayne.
That probably counts.
God. Oh God.
Look, forever.
I resummon Bruce Wayne before we
I'm gonna
go.
go get a drink while he's gone for a sec here.
Hi, Bruce Wayne. Oh yeah, I'm a wizard. I can change out spells. Yes.
You can.
Have you ever noticed how you don't usually like,
Yep.
you get this wizard with this power to change out spells, and you just never do it?
You never do it. I usually play rogues or fighters, or barbarians or something. Or paladins.
Mm.
As we've seen, I know we're kind of paused, but as we've seen Ismark, can we check with him on the fishing boat? It's okay if
Whoa.
we use one. I hate this idea of stealing some poor guy's fishing boat, so. If we're seeing his market breakfast, I'd like to at least ask about the fishing boats, if it's okay if we have that or some other means of getting across the lake.
Oh,
So
he's perfectly fine with you guys borrowing a fishing boat. Some of those boats there they might have owners, but they've kind of just become publicly used. Some of them, so
Yeah.
as long as you intend to bring it back, there are no concerns.
Luke, before we leave, can I go to the bar? Is there like bartender standing around?
Yeah, Erwin.
Like
Yeah,
that.
he's there. Mhm.
All right, can I like do a glance over to see if I see any remaining bottles of Brotor's Reserve?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
You like steal them back?
No, I want my money for them.
You look around, and it looks like you can see. How many bottles did you give him?
I gave him 4.
Yeah, you can see 4 bottles stashed underneath the counter.
Nice.
I'll shout out to her, and I was like, "Hey, you can't sell them if they stay down there," and specifically point at the reserve.
Oh, there's not a whole lot of there's not a lot of demand for non-wine alcohol these days. And now with the Wizard of the Wine's winery open, people are getting their hopes up for some wine, so they're not looking for ale or beer at this moment in time.
But you should put it on sale.
Of course, my good dwarf. Yes, absolutely. Tell me, yes, I will do so. Very appreciative, of course, of the good words you put in with my father when you took care of that issue. If you were to speak with me, of course, I would sell more of your reserve, but it will be put back on sale henceforth. And he grabs the 4 bottles and puts them on the counter.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
I expect they'll be gone by, come nightfall.
Assuming there are patrons who wish to imbibe, yes.
Well, maybe you should put a hold on the wine so
Oh,
you can get
Lord.
rid of this stock.
I will take that under advisement. I will speak with the proprietor. Oh, yes.
All right, yeah, that's you, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's sell this stuff.
All right. While we're at it, might I advise you on how to properly dispatch vampires and cast your spells?
Certainly, I'm always willing for advice.
Yes. I'll
Becoming the wine mafia, I see.
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. And then I'll head out the door.
Okay, you head out the door.
After,
Hey, boss, you want us
after
to
he
break
heads
his
out, I'm gonna
kneecaps?
check with the innkeeper.
I wasn't intimidating him. I was just trying to persuade him.
Hey, you want us to go in there and make him just sell that wine or what, boss? I'm just asking.
Oh, I probably should have did a
Hey,
persuasion.
I'm just saying, you're gonna sell the wine or you're gonna find a broken knee. I'm just saying you're gonna find it. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. That's all I'm saying.
Just saying accidents happen.
This is a little.
Accidents
this short-
happen, you know?
Is this a
Fearless
preview of your next
dwarf.
character?
I know, right?
Yeah, son.
My name's Vinny. I like to use a crossbow.
It's best if you're a halfling, because halfling mafia is just terrifying.
Great, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be funny.
So in any case, after Brotor leaves, I'll try to go over to the innkeeper briefly.
Brotor, you should have definitely appealed to your divine powers in creating this wine and how that imbibing your brews will fix ailments and prevent monsters from eating you.
Say, but divine who?
You'll be dead.
Your divine powers.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
about those.
By
Yeah.
the way, that conversation reminded me. I went to a restaurant the other day called Tony M's. Horrible. Never go there. Abysmal. So just keep that in mind.
Heard of that somewhere.
Oh, it's so bad. It's a trash.
Where's that at?
The hole. It's on Kreitz Road. It's by the Meyer warehouses. All of those Meyer warehouses over there by Kreitz Road.
Okay.
It's in that area. It's horrible. Don't go there. It's abysmal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to get that in there.
I'm gonna ask the innkeeper,
No,
how
I'm,
much
I'm a
do you
foodie,
sell
so I'm
one
interested.
bottle
I
of
always
that?
want to know. I always want to know. I want to know where not to go for garbage. I don't want to go there.
Yeah, it's garbage. And the clientele there
So
is not the type of people that I want to be around.
Gotcha.
All right. What are you
So
guys doing?
good innkeeper, how much do you sell these bottles of Brotor's Reserve for?
Oh, I've
Or not sell them, but how much would you like to get for them?
look. I've had them on sale for a copper piece, and people take a sip and they spit it out. I can't move it. I don't know.
Copper piece of drink, a bottle, or
Yeah, I've been
copper
listen.
piece of drink?
Listen, it cleans up stains and everything like a charm. I've been using it to clean up at night, but it's so potent, I don't need a whole lot of it. I'm trying to get my money's worth, you know?
Well, my good sir, after
I'm sure Brotor is out. Oh my good sir, here's a gold piece. Hide it in the back and tell him you sold it.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll put it in the back. I appreciate that.
I can't see him whining about it anymore.
He does seem to be very attached to his concoctions.
And sometimes they're wonderful, or my understanding. I don't partake myself, but I believe this was not one of his best. So
I just
if you would do so to preserve his dignity, I would appreciate it.
yes.
And you can continue to clean.
Yes, I just don't think it's moral to try to market a cleaning agent as a drink, you know.
I appreciate your morality. So you no longer need to market it.
Very well. I thank you and appreciate the gold piece. Have a good day, and you shall not see these bottles again. I will repackage them.
And obviously, not a word to him about it.
Oh, of course not. Wouldn't want to get our good dwarf upset. Heaven forbid he'd make more of it and try to give it to me.
Well, I can't necessarily control that, but
Wait, if he thinks that I sold them, won't he try to make more?
Absolutely.
he might do that the next time. That,
Actually,
sir, is just watch out, I'm afraid. Excuse me.
You guys never dealt with food reps or alcohol reps. I see you're completely out, so I'm signing up for 17 more cases this time.
Yeah, no, that's outside of Varys' expertise. He's just trying to make Broto feel better about this horrible stuff.
I mean, it's very Varys, right? Like, solve a problem by making a bigger one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Not on purpose. He's really trying to help. He just really doesn't understand the concept. He's hoping Brotor's out of the stuff, you know. He's been hitting fireballed and cold, and it seems like he should have destroyed the brews by now.
Oh yeah, Luke, we need rules for that where, you know, a percentage chance. It's like a concentration check, but like a beer durability check every time Brotor takes damage.
Oh, that's true. You can consider it like
Brotor discovers the wonders of iced alcohol.
yeah, every time he's got some his bottles could break. He takes damage, his bottles can break. Yeah, he probably has vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. Yeah.
He takes
Yeah, does
damage, he loses all
don't
his
they-
reserve.
If they're going to be aiming at my brewing supplies, don't they have to like roll with disadvantage?
Why?
Because they're aiming for my brew supplies.
Yeah, but I'm the dungeon master.
Damn it.
Yeah, he doesn't ever have
Drops the
disadvantage.
fireball on. I mean, it's been cold and fireball and like, you know, sounds of wave if him, you know.
It's
I'm
like
pretty sure the reserve is worse than it ever was.
yeah, all of the enemies are just like magically they know to go after your brews in your backpack.
So the rules, all you need to do is cast the darkness spell and you negate advantage and disadvantage. So you can make cold shots easier while you're blind than you can.
That is true. If you start abusing that, I'll have to change my system, Joe. I'm just letting you know.
I'm just saying that's how it works. That's how the rules are written. They don't make sense.
Right. How is this written? I might take advantage of this.
So to deal with a cloak of displacement or some other thing that gives you disadvantage, you just put up a field of darkness. So you just battle drow all day long.
Wouldn't that give you disadvantage for being in the darkness?
But
It also
you
gives them
advantage.
disadvantage. It gives you advantage because they can't see the attack, and it gives you disadvantage because you can't see what you're attacking. Advantage cancels disadvantage, and there's no such thing as like multiple advantages and disadvantages
Yeah,
and things like
That's
that.
just very weird.
all monsters in my world would suddenly have blind sight, Joe.
How come we only run into things with blind sight from now on? Well, I can't cancel the coastal displacement, but I can cancel
Joe, because of Joe.
What? Not because of me. I was
because
helping.
of Joe. That's why everything bad happens. Because of
I
Joe.
don't have the darkness spell, so
I
don't come
do.
up.
All right. So, you guys have long rested. You have permission to use a boat, which will take you across the lake. Brotor has convinced the innkeeper to sell his brew, and Varys has helped seal that deal. What would you guys like to do?
Go find a boat.
Let's go sailing.
Yes.
I
Cross
thought we were going to
beyond
Windmill
a
next.
river.
All right. Here's the new rules, guys. We're heading across the lake. If by chance we come across a boat with a little girl in it that needs saving, sink it. So we can get to the freaking wizard tower. I'm
Right.
starting to suspect that people throw subquests up in front of us just to prevent
To prevent us from getting there.
Yeah.
There does seem to be a
And
pattern of that.
you don't think that might be maybe for our own good, so we don't go there too early and get killed? I'm just asking. If that
No,
might be the
I'm
case. If
never
fate
crossing
might be
my mind.
stepping in to make
But
sure we
some
don't
quests
all
never give us
die.
levels, so
Yeah, that's true.
they're
I
not.
guess
They're not. They're say some quests aren't like milestones, so we don't get any levels for doing
that's
them anyway.
fair.
So
That's fair. And we're not getting XP. That's fair.
I mean,
yeah,
how
so
bad
it
could the
doesn't really
wizard
change
be?
how bad off.
It doesn't. Yeah, agreed.
It's not like this. The wizard's going to be like a super lich. I mean, he did try to take on Strahd, but I mean, it's probably okay.
It works out so well for everyone.
Okay, you guys head out of town to the docks, get in a boat, and begin rowing across the lake. There are no other boats out on the lake. There is nobody fishing. You hear no screams for help. You do notice some forms, large, dark, shadowy forms, moving under the surface of the water below you. They don't seem to be disturbing you, though, but something is down there.
I wonder what those are.
I'll yell at Meridon to row faster.
Is Meridon doing the rowing?
Right?
I think we all assumed that.
Yeah, I guess so.
You
I'll
just,
turn and
you just
I'll
assumed he's
smash
rowing.
Brotor in the shoulder with one of the oars.
Brotor, you get smashed. Oh wait, an oar is a bludgeoning weapon.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, you have
Can I power
advantage.
attack
You have
with it?
advantage on the attack roll, and Broadlord, you have vulnerability to this. Are you hitting him in the backpack?
Oh yeah, I should get that extra like
He rages,
glass
recklessly
damage,
attacks,
some shrapnel in him.
frenzies.
I mean, yeah, piercing damage from the broken glass.
Yep. Yeah, power attack too. So
Also
Raging.
figure
Power
that
attack.
you're coated in that alcohol, which probably gives you disadvantage against fire savings throws.
oh yeah, let's light him up.
On the other hand, if you hit him hard enough, he might go right across the lake and save us a lot of rowing.
He's a walking Molotov cocktail at this point.
It's a Molotov cleric.
Molotov cleric.
Alcohol evaporates so fast, it'll be gone before you can light him up.
Pretty sure at any given time my blood is 1% alcohol.
Oh,
We're
hey
talking
Brotor,
about in
did
the
you have
game, or
a remaining third level
Right.
spell slot when we went to bed last night?
Do what now?
Did you have a remaining third level slot when you went to bed last night?
didn't do anything about it now.
Uh,
I guess not.
I
Oh,
keep all my spells the same. I don't swap them out. Oh, did I have an extra one? No, I didn't. Yeah,
We've been trying-
Spirit Guardians quite
Oh,
a
yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get a revivify spell into that spell gym or whatever. All right.
Oh,
Anyway,
I know it. I can just cast it now. Just be down one. Because we can't retroact it.
that's true. I mean, we can.
You just wait till tonight, see if you have an extra when we long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, remind me.
This is the one where Brotor dies. Miradon says, let's just wait till tonight.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have arrived on the shore of the lake, of the opposite side of the lake, and the mountain begins to ascend before you. The lower slopes of it are covered with woods, forests, and stuff like that. Very wild, tightly packed. There is a light fog that clings to the ground here.
Disembark.
Nice. Well, nice. Where would a crazy wizard be?
Obviously, up the hill. Let's go.
Okay.
With wizards, it's all about height and size. So we just look at the
A
mountain
lot of
peaks.
compensation there.
I mean, yeah. But it usually isn't like inversely proportional to their power. It's usually proportional to their power.
You guys begin heading up the side of the mountain. It is slow going due to the slope and the heavy undergrowth, the forest, and everything around you. And after about an hour of travel, you believe you see a little bit of movement in front of you through the trees, almost like a form moving just out of the corner of your eye that is gone very quickly. And you hear from far off what sounds to be some laughter or cackling.
Did we accidentally go to the windmill? What just
Yeah.
Right?
happened?
We accidentally stumbled over there.
Yeah, I was just like, more orphanage owners?
Hey, I only have a few voices. Leave me alone.
You sound just like all the old ladies we meet.
Annie Titchwillow, how did you get here?
I miss Granny Titchwillow.
It's great attention.
Yeah, I loved her.
She was the best. I'm actually I think I have a video I'm planning on doing about Granny Titchwillow in June. Yeah, June.
Nice.
So I'll talk about her a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Shall we investigate the cackling?
Well, we are looking for a crazy person.
Yeah, I suppose we are.
Yeah.
All right, let's hunt down the crazy ones.
Can anyone remind me of what the clue we're following to the crazy person is? I don't honestly remember. It's been a while.
Da-da-da.
I think he was one of the places that maybe had a cure for madness, which is ironic in some ways. But
Yeah, the thought
Mad
was
Mage
that
of Mount Baratok.
he would be theoretically a high enough level caster, powerful enough caster that he would have access to the type of magic that could restore
that was
one's
part of it.
mind.
But I thought there was something from the reading too, wasn't there?
Oh, he might have one of the gems?
No, that was the mother of evil.
Let's see.
We're all relying on
I
eyes.
think the reading related to the madness, but I could be wrong.
Might be.
So let's see. There was something to that. The reading said, I don't know what card it was. The beast, he sits upon his dark throne, once a powerful wizard, and rallied many people to his side and led him to the castle, and died by the drove. The wizard opposed the devil himself, flew above the castle. The devil used magic. The devil broke the wizard, or blew the wizard into the river. They couldn't find his body. And then we also have the Wizard of Mount Baratok. He supposedly has a shack. That's all I got.
So no, we don't know why we want to talk to him. We just do.
Well, he's part of the prophecy, right? I mean,
But we don't know why, what we could get from him as part of the prophecy.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
For all we remember, it could be the one person not to go near if you wish to defeat Strahd.
Well,
He could
I
also
mean,
be the mentor of the other person too.
That wasn't vague, not really.
Of the Vistani girl that we met in the monastery.
Well, what the heck? Let's go find the crazy guy and wonder why we're looking for him. I love it. What could go wrong?
You guys continue to go north, up the slopes, in the general direction that you saw the image of perhaps a man or some figure through the trees. You travel for about another hour, still slow going, and it's getting steeper as you ascend the mountain. And you can hear off in the distance what sounds to be voices. As you strain your ears a little bit, it sounds like 3 distinct voices, all feminine, and they appear to be arguing with each other.
Can I send Bruce Wayne forward and
Wayne's
close
up
enough so that
34.
I could hear what they're talking about?
Yep, looking through Bruce Wayne's eyes, sending him forward. He goes through the trees, and he sees before him 3 women, all in very, very nice clothing, standing in a circle facing each other, and they are arguing over who is the most beautiful of them, going back and forth, listing off their character qualities, their traits, redeeming all of this kind of stuff. And they notice Bruce Wayne flying there, glance at him,
Yellow
Man.
bat.
and then go back to their arguing.
huh.
Well, Miradon, I have a problem for you, specifically for you, and I think only for you, who can solve this quest.
Okay.
Ahead are 3, I imagine, beautiful women, who are arguing who is the most beautiful of them all. And I figure with your, abilities and whatever it is that you have,
Would have thought it.
that you and you alone should be able to choose between them. So we should go over
I
there
would have thought that was a
immediately.
job for Stefan.
No, he just sleeps with
Nice.
them.
But he might have ways to test out their beauty.
I don't know if Stefan's that discerning.
It'll
Yeah.
take 3 nights to find out who's the most beautiful.
Or should we just continue on the way?
Sure, how dare you refuse to get drawn into a side quest? Don't you know, Arnado? No quest goes unexplored.
Well, I got the impression they were on the path ahead of us. They're not.
They're
Roughly.
mostly on the path ahead of you. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah.
We don't have to try
So
that.
you want me to go? I could just like walk up alone and get in there, distract them, and then you guys can sort of, if things go crazy, be ready to pounce.
Can I watch?
I mean, yeah, I don't care.
Cool.
I mean, you're gonna need to be
Want stealth?
close, like. But
Is it why do I have to be so close? Is like, you don't think I'll be able to see stuff from like 30 feet, right?
oh yeah, like 30, 60, whatever. Just be like within striking distance.
Yeah. I'll watch from like 30 feet. Actually, if you want, you could like take Bruce Wayne and I could stare through his eyes and you could like hold him and then like sweep it around and stuff so I can get like really close ups.
Or he could fly. It's like
Yeah,
And a
but
skeletal bat,
it's woods. There'd be a bat. That's not that weird.
yeah. Okay.
especially a skeletal undead bat.
Oh yeah, that's right. He has a skeleton, little zombie bat. Which makes me feel even less sad when he dies.
Alex, did when you sent Bruce Wayne up there, did they notice him?
Yeah. So
So they already know we're here.
Yeah,
They
Do
saw
we want
us.
pass without trace?
I mean, does it matter now?
They know we're here.
They know there was a skeletal bat here. They just necessarily know we were here.
As you guys stand there discussing things, you can see 3 beautiful women floating down the mountainside towards you. One of them
Oh well.
has raven black hair, eyebrows. The other is blonde haired, fair of skin. And the third is red haired. All 3 are surpassingly beautiful. They float down towards you. And as they get closer, it becomes apparent that they are not quite material. They are insubstantial, specter ghost steel like women, it appears. The raven-haired one calls out, "Oh, please, please, you must help us."
yes.
We don't have time.
Oh boy, here we go.
So I'll say we don't have time.
Is this the sisters from Hocus Pocus? Is that what I'm hearing?
It is.
The raven
Sounds a little like them.
they float up to you, and the raven-haired one points at the other 2. "These 2 hags think they're more beautiful than I."
That's
it-
preposterous.
And then the red-haired one says, "That is not true. I am the most beautiful. Please, please." And she comes floating up to Varys, lays her hand on your shoulder. "Please, my good sir, you must tell my sisters who is the most beautiful of us all."
I'm afraid I'm not equipped to judge such things.
The
I will
blo-
tell you.
Verse, you are.
I
You're
know.
the most impartial one of us all.
No, I
I
know.
don't see why.
I have a plan.
I could tell.
The blonde-haired one floats over to Meridon and strokes his chest and says, "Now, please, say it true. I am the most beautiful. Put my spirit to rest. 3 of us there are,
boy.
but only one may rest and escape this land. The most beautiful it shall be. Please, please, good sir, say it is I."
How'd you come to that decision? That only one of you gets to rest? That seems an odd requirement.
I think the red-haired one was next to you, Varys. She says, "This is the way it works. It is the way of the land, the way of the world. 3 sisters there are, 2 remain, and 1 is free."
There's only one way
But
to
wouldn't that
really
mean-
settle this. Like,
Yeah.
Oh boy.
we're gonna have a pageant, and we're gonna need. There'll be, the evening gown. There'll be the bathing suit. There'll be the special
the swimsuit.
talent section.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah,
so I
please don't
tell
forget
I tell the ladies that, we'll have a quick contest. They need to go
Quick
into the
contest.
woods to prepare, and in 10 minutes when they're ready, they come back out and we'll judge.
that. Uh huh.
So you'll do it. The blonde one is very happy. "You'll do it then. You'll pick one of us."
I'll pick now.
All 3 of them look to Eyes.
Hi.
What's your charisma score, Eyes?
8.
The raven-haired one.
Mine's probably also
Oh
eight.
wow.
The raven-haired one scoffs at you. "You are not qualified," she says in a husky voice.
I believe this is a job for a real man.
As Stefan speaks up, all 3 of them look at you. Their eyes get bright and they smile and they float over to you.
See, this is what I was going to say. I was like, the most beautiful person here is Stefan.
I was just gonna have them go in the woods and then be there for 10 minutes while we walked away and left.
I knew
but
you were,
I
but I
figured
couldn't
that.
resist this. So it seems that you beautiful ladies just need some assistance, and who is the most beautiful? And
Yes.
it's so hard to tell.
Oh, but you must. One of us shall be free. The other two, unfortunately, must remain here for all eternity.
I see. I see.
Wouldn't the other
Freeing
one then be the
someone
most beautiful?
No, beauty shall set us free.
Beauty shall
Right,
set
but
you
once
free.
one's gone, one of the other two should be the most beautiful, and they can go. Then the third one's the most beautiful because it's the only one left. They can go.
You know, I don't want to
We're
point
all
this
done.
out or anything, but you're probably dead, and your corpses are probably putrescent, filled with maggots, and
don't listen
rotting
to-
over in the woods.
Don't listen to him, ladies. He's just jealous of my situation.
You, sir, are a hideous hag yourself, and you have
Yes.
no business judging the beautiful.
No
Hag?
business.
Hag!
Ugh.
Wrong gender. I would be the male version of that,
Which is?
which is
Ugly.
Here.
a hig.
Oh, so where were we? I believe you were telling me how qualified I was to
Yes.
judge this.
As one of the most handsome men that we've ever laid our eyes upon,
Yes.
your judgment has great weight. And the red-haired one, do you have any sort of facial hair at all?
I do. I have a small goatee.
Is it well oiled?
Oh yeah, of course. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, she just kind of reaches out and gently strokes a little bit and says, "Now."
I have a beard.
They're pointedly ignoring you, eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't really want the affections of some maggot-ridden corpses anyway.
Now,
Oh,
Now-
poor green eyes.
good sir, say it as I, says the red-haired one, the most beautiful of us three.
Well, you said that the redhead was stroking my beard, right? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
correct.
I'm going to, by the way, so Luke, just from observation purposes, they're all just equally gorgeous women, right? That's the idea.
They're pretty much the same, dude. Yeah.
Exactly. So, okay. So, as she was the first to give me direct attention, I will say, I think it is clear to me that although it pains me that you will be leaving me, that you must be the most beautiful.
I am the most beautiful?
It is true.
Her eyes go wide. Just ecstatic features cover her face, and she becomes more and more insubstantial. And as she does, her other two sisters, anger sweeps over them. They grit their teeth and snarl, and as they do, their visages become absolutely hideous and horrific. And as the red-haired one dissipates away into nothing, she cries out, "Free! Free at last!" And she's gone. And the two remaining ones, grow fangs and claws and are outraged that you did not choose them, Stefan.
Of course.
And they both lunge at you.
Good times.
Probably it's more like Marathon's girls.
The rest of us can leave, right?
I'm gonna get you.
But Ice is the ugly one. I say.
Technically, they're not. They're only targeting Stefan. Let me get you to a map.
You're good. Yeah.
Stand by. Let me get you to a map. I have a cat here that needs attention too, so I'm trying to multitask.
You should have tried to woo. You could have had a foursome there
Oh God,
with maggot.
I don't think so.
All right, I gotta arrange things, but I'm getting you to a map at least.
That's fine.
Give me a hot second here.
I was just ripping the band-aid off on that one, guys. So,
I thought Meridon's idea was really good.
getting them to walk into the woods. Yeah.
Marathon.
I thought Meridon's idea was pretty good.
And had they not given direct attention to Stefan, that is certainly what we would have done. But I mean, when you stroke the ego of a lazy man, it's just that's how it's gonna go. Why
I was
wait?
trying to figure out a scientific way to figure out
do
beauty.
we have a
Just to like,
I actually have ooh, look at that. Ooh, I have a better idea. All right, close that.
I like it when he gets ideas, people.
There we go. That's a prettier map. All right, let me
Hey,
get.
look, there's a shed. Maybe that's the wizard's shed.
Let's get
Is
stuff
anybody
on.
is anybody thinking the quote from Army of Darkness?
There's lots of those.
Like you got real ugly.
Oh yeah. You got real ugly, yeah.
I'm gonna
Loved me once.
make some basic assumptions about your
real ugly.
guys'
Yeah, yeah. It's a good
positions
quote.
here. But that should probably be good enough for us to get going. So go ahead and select your tokens.
I'm in darkness.
You're in darkness.
Me
Are
too.
you all in darkness?
Yeah.
I can see, but I have the dark vision.
Yeah, I have dark
So-
vision as well.
It's an unlit map, apparently, because those of us who can see in the dark are fine.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, this is a lot bigger.
All right. And
Running for the shed. Initiative, right?
yep, initiative, please.
Yeah, I almost rolled halfway decent today.
Can't get my.
I like how Stefan's like way over there. If it's possible, I would have taken many steps back.
I was gonna say, I was
Um,
perfectly happy to give Stefan some room on this one.
If you
Other
guys
than that,
want,
we wanted to get
if you
killed.
guys want to be farther away, that's fine. Go ahead and move yourselves. I was assuming some positioning, but you're welcome to move a little bit farther
Yeah.
away.
Hey,
15 feet as
no.
far
I
as
think
Sarah's
I'm-
would have gone.
Mine's fine.
Yeah, mine's fine. I was not interested, but I wasn't too far away from the
You
party.
said 15 feet I can move? I'm gonna do that.
That's not you, Stefan. Not you.
Hey! Just saying, you said I could, part of the
thi-
party, right? I mean,
Everybody
Stefan
except
Made
for
this decision,
Stefan.
we should leave him for his ladies.
I know.
All right, here we go. Whee! There we go. And we got Maradon up there. Awesome. All right, Varys, you're up.
And that's obvious they've turned evil and attacky. So
Oh yes, they're going
You
after
know.
Stefan. Absolutely.
Well, they
If you
got
had
ugly.
just-
They should die.
if you had just stayed beautiful, we could have judged between the two of you, and one of you to then moved on to the other world.
Stefan,
As
you're
I
supposed
leap
to pick
up and
all
stab them
three.
with my spear. I'm gonna bet a 10 is a miss.
Miss.
You know,
I'm
you could
busy
have
trying
said,
to talk to them about. I bet a 26 is a hit, though.
Oh yeah.
It's only 6 piercing. So pathetic little stab.
Wow.
And then an unarmed strike. As I move up beside him and
Do these,
punch.
do these count as magical?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, gee, a
That-
12.
That hits.
It does?
It does.
You know what? Give him a con save. We'll throw a stunning strike in there for fun. And it's 9 more points, so. DC 14? 14. Not sure how I stun undead, but apparently I can.
All right. That creature seems to not be moving. Appears to be stunned.
So, spin up, spear, and actually I will then move up to engage both of them to try to give Stefan the break.
Wow. See, this is why we love Varys.
You're my friend, man. Plus, you're a whole lot more lethal if you don't have people trying to rip your face off.
That's factual, yeah.
Probably should have tried to stun both of them, but I wasn't sure. And that should do it for me. That's my actions.
Hey, Brawlord, you're up.
Since I was expressing very, very little interest in this whole encounter, I'm going to channel divinity and turn undead. So So a wisdom save of 15. If they are indeed undead.
If they aren't, they have some issues.
Okay, this one here that is stunned appears to now be terrified of you, Brotlord.
Even better.
Then I still have some movement. So I'll go 5, 10. I'll just move to right here.
Okay, Brotlord withdraws.
Right there. Where's my...
The spectral creature.
Oh, quick question. I tied them in for initiative. I have a dex of 16. 14.
14?
Yep.
Okay, you go first.
Okay. I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to cast Lightning Lure on this one.
Ooh, lightning lure. All right.
Yep. Strength save, DC 15.
I failed.
Posted. And he moves to the square right next to me and takes... that first one, 8 damage, 8 lightning damage.
Lightning damage.
Yep.
Lightning crackles across its body as it gets pulled closer to you. Is that all, sir?
Yep, that's it.
And it snarls and hisses at you. Let's see. This one is what?
Hey, beautiful.
We're gonna let me put some labels on here. That one is. So wait, Stefan, the one that was most beautiful was the red-haired one. Is that right?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
All right, so let's make this one that you just pulled the black-haired one. I'm gonna keep track of these. And then the one that's over here stunned. That was the blonde-haired one.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Stefan's full of shit. I think you're the most beautiful, especially now.
Still hitting on her. Yeah.
The black-haired one seems to be repulsed by your hideous features, eyes, and he turns to Meridon. She turns to Meridon, reaches out, puts her hand on Meridon's chest, and says, "You look strong." Meridon, please make a charisma saving throw.
About to get banished.
Right.
That'd be bad.
So I'm gonna need to look this up in a sec because I have something that happens when I fail a save, and I'm pretty sure I'll fail this. But let's see. Oh yeah. All right.
You failed that, Meridon.
So I have Oh, I'm not raging yet. Okay, so nothing. I just fail.
Okay. This creature melds with your form, Meridon,
Nice.
and
It's the most action he's gotten in a long time.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Aren't you supposed to go inside them, not the... Oh, never
Hey,
mind.
don't
Oh
kink
god.
shame.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
eyes,
Walking
No
that line.
judgment, man.
eyes. We're just gonna. There we go. I'm gonna help you out there, buddy. Melds with your form, Meridon.
Like round the horn.
Is she really certain she wants to be in the body of someone as ugly as me?
You're very strong and strapping, though. Makes up for those failings.
Okay.
Apparently, charisma saves are what they should hit our party with more often than you.
Yeah.
So, Meridon, you're basically possessed by this ghost. I technically can control you, but what I'm gonna do instead is on my turns, I'll just tell you what the ghost wants you to do, and then you can just do it, roll and stuff like that.
Okay.
If that's cool. That way, because I don't have your character sheet.
Do I
and
get
stuff.
saves against it or anything?
Let's see. It says the possession lasts until the body drops to 0 hit points. The ghost ends it, or a couple other things happens. You do not get any more saving throws.
Okay.
Nope, you don't get any more saving throws. All right, that was my actions. Stand by. Oh, no way. All right. And Meridon, your turn.
So does she know the extent of my abilities?
No, she's not going to know that you can rage and all that kind of stuff. She's basically just going to, use your brute force and stuff like that. She's, I wonder about the power attack thing. She's not going to know about the raging and stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure how I should rule on that. It's
Maybe as like additional turns pass, she's able to assert more control or have more knowledge of what I'm capable of.
that feels fair. Yeah, I like that. But you'll take your turns. Let me see. You'll actually go on her turn because she's controlling you. You've basically lost control of yourself. So we'll pass to Stefan now.
Is it bad that I can see Meridon taking her on? Hey, man, if you're going to use me, hit him harder.
Depends on who she's trying to hit.
That is true. Varus would be in a lot of trouble.
Stefan?
He's muted. We can't hear him.
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry. That explains. I was trying to talk about what I was doing. So there's one next to me. That's the only one that's going to be of any use to me at the moment. So, I think all my spells are ranged except for ones that are necrotic, which won't help. So,
Wait. Oh, wait.
yeah, but she's stunned, right? So I'm going to back up because I can do that.
Yep.
So I'm going to back up to
Stunned
like
and turned.
here. Okay. And then I'm going to, I think I will just use Eldritch Blast. It's pretty good right now, so.
Who are you blasting?
The stunned one.
Okay.
Meridon.
You have advantage.
Not Meridon, yeah.
You have advantage.
Okay.
Oh, that's a hit for 9 points of damage.
And then that's a crit for 6.
Wow.
Ooh.
Gotta love it.
That's a crit, baby, right there. Woo,
And
Again, I
6.
lobby for maximal crits.
No
Oh
longer
my
turned.
God.
The damage unturns it. Still
Yep, I knew
stunned
that.
though.
I didn't know that it was, frankly, that how much it'll take or whatever to turn it, but I was really hoping that it would affect the other one in Meridon. But
All right, you smoked it with Eldritch Blast, and we're at top of the order. Feel free to discuss.
So is Varus aware of what happened to Meridon, or with it being behind me like that, it's not likely I noticed yet.
Yeah, look, wouldn't we have noticed that Meridon didn't act like his normal self that last 6 seconds?
Do we know he's
I guess.
possessed? I mean, we saw a ghost fly into his brain, up his nose, but do we know he's possessed?
I don't know how much we saw that or not. That's I guess my question. There's no big deal.
Eyes definitely could have seen it, I think, from positioning. I don't know that I would have seen it or that Varus would have seen it. We were
Yeah,
facing.
I mean, there's kind of a tree between us and such, so I'm kind of sure I didn't see anything yet.
but Brotor might have seen it.
So
I just know that
yeah.
like a couple of us wouldn't have.
I'm gonna rule that Eyes and Brotlord both saw
makes
the
sense.
spectral creature go inside Meridon.
Okay.
Do you know what that means though? So you're both proficient in religion, right? Please give me your religion checks.
I'm pretty sure I'm convinced that Meridon just killed it in one hit because that's pretty much what he does. So
Isn't tight.
Yeah, you're both pretty sure that the creature went into Meridon and is probably possessing him now and in control of his body.
Hey, Brotor, can you cast Bless?
No, actually I can't.
Can you
But,
cast Protection from Evil?
It goes off because I never use them. But I was gonna say, dispel magic may work. I'm unsure though.
Protection from evil
Not-
gives him a new savings throw.
And then
But
that
like
again.
I said, I don't have that.
He didn't want to protect him from you, Eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna try to.
Maybe I consented. Like, you don't know.
I was gonna try to dispel magic, just as a chance.
As much as I wish I didn't have to, I'm going to keep trying to get rid of this one that's not inside anyone. So
If
All
that
right.
doesn't work, I'll cast my
You don't know
protection from
protection.
evil.
Okay, Varys, you're up.
all right, well, with her stunned and me having no idea what's going on behind me, their spear comes back up. I am really sorry about this, but this land has apparently cursed you, and all we can do is free you whatever way is possible. 12 points of damage with a 19 to hit. Con save to prevent being stunned again.
Stunning her again?
Oh, trying to keep her stunned would be more accurate, I suppose, but whatever.
She remains stunned.
All right, then I'll smack away with my next strike. 16 to hit for 8 more. That's 20 for this round. And then the unarmed strike. 15 to hit for 9 more.
You are
So 29 total. 12, 8, 9.
pummeling the crap out of her. She doesn't look any different than the beginning, but she is a spectral being, so maybe hard to tell how damaged she actually is.
I do feel very sorry for you, but I'm afraid I have no options. I can't let you hurt my friends.
She's stuttering at you, and she says, I was the most beautiful.
Like I said, not my thing, but beauty is on the inside, and you've shown no inner beauty. Maybe you should work on that in your next life.
Brotlord, you're up.
I'm going to cast dispel magic on Meridon.
Meridon vanishes. Poof. He's been an illusion this whole time.
No, you ruined my character.
Does that still turn off magic items in this edition?
First player death.
Meridon, who turned out to be some kind of an illusional creature, is dispelled. He was a
Sorry.
golem, but it turns him off. Splat!
Mashing buttons over here.
And little do
That
we
was
know,
a
this was
spelling,
how
yes.
you escape Ravenloft. Poof! Meridon's
Yeah,
gone.
Meridon goes home. He's the only one of us who's sad to have gotten out. He's like, no, I want to stay and hit things more.
All right. You cast Dispel Magic on Meridon. I'm going to allow another saving throw, Meridon. Charisma save.
Wait,
Piece of cake. How hard can charisma saves be?
Right.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's like a -3.
holy shit. Okay.
No, -1.
Wow. So, Meridon, this thing is expelled out from you to the square which it began.
Can I like shout out like some exorcism prayers? The power of
Noble.
the power of Lyra compels you. The power of Lyra compels you.
May joy drive you forth from this man.
You shout that out at the creature, and she looks at you, her black hair swirling around her, her eyes wide with anger. You'll pay for that, dwarf.
Hey, baby, I'm glad you're back. No, I think you're beautiful.
Eyes, it's your turn.
Oh God, I don't know. Bruce Wayne will come in. Well, where'd Bruce Wayne go?
Oh, I know. I probably
Oh
didn't.
no, he's underneath Brotor.
You got him.
Under me.
Broco's standing on him. Fly, little bat.
I'm
fly.
sorry. I'm afraid Bruce Wayne is dead if Brotlord is standing on him.
Yep. Damn it. I'm gonna cast Booming Blade on sorry. I guess I have to attack with my dagger. which is silver. Hopefully that means something. Armor class 14,
That hits.
and I hit Booming Blade for another D8 thunder damage. And she's shrouded in a thing of thunder. So if she were
So
to move,
So it's 4 and then 6 thunder.
yep. 4 silver and 6 thunder.
Oh, wait a second. Does she take the thunder damage automatically?
She takes the first 6 damage,
Okay.
and then she'll take an additional 6 damage if she moves.
Okay, gotcha. All right. She doesn't appear to be affected too much by your attack eyes.
Okay.
And is that all?
And then Bruce Wayne will fly in to grant advantage. Somewhere.
She possesses Bruce Wayne and flies off with him.
All right. Flapping around in her face. And
Yes. Oh, and I also tell her about how beautiful she is. And when I reanimate her corpse, she will be even more beautiful than her sisters.
she continues to hiss and spit at you. She does not want to talk to you. You're too hideous for her.
I don't understand this.
Her face suddenly becomes more terrifying and hideous than even Eyes' face. And
I imagine I got quite the pizza face.
I need all of you to make wisdom saving throws, please.
I'm better at that one.
Jeez, you guys.
Pretty good when 14s are low.
So, nothing happens to any of you. And
You're just playing hard to get. That's it.
We do hang around with eyes all day long. We're kind of used to this whole low charisma thing.
And jeez. She is going to ooh. Is that an action? Oh, okay. Dang it. Oh, she'll stay put. No sense in moving away and provoking. Meridon.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna. I'll rage. And then I guess I'll attack. And hope that a magic axe. So she touched my chest. Did I feel that? Like, is there any substance to them at all?
It was an odd sensation. It wasn't.
Okay.
It was more like a tingling rather than actually feeling her.
All right, well, we'll give it a shot anyway. Whoops, sorry. Ignore that.
Your axe is magical, right?
Yeah. God, what is happening? It won't let me like roll with advantage, but okay.
Well, you got an 18 and a 21. That's a hit. Wait. Oh, you're reckless, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit.
So it's 23 slashing. It is magical, and then it is also 7 radiant.
Oh dear. Your axe cleaves through her, and she screams in pain. Clearly, you did tons of damage to her.
Oh, this time it's letting me roll with advantage. Okay. So second attack is holy shit, 22 for 30 damage.
Ow. Lethal or non-lethal?
Already dead, so I guess lethal.
Semi-lethal, right?
All right,
Does
you
Meridon know how to do non-lethal? I've never seen it.
No,
you
probably not.
split her in half, and as her substance dissipates away, her face, the horrifying visage, the ugliness, the hideousness goes away, and you once again see this beautiful black-haired woman. Anger on her face is replaced with a look of peace and tranquility. A smile curls up, and she whispers, "Thank you," as she disappears on the wind. And is that all, sir?
Well, I guess I'll move over to this next one. I'll click to here, I guess.
You get a bonus attack for killing someone, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, I also get temp HP. Okay. So 7 temp HP, and this one is stunned. Well, it doesn't matter. I already recklessly attacked. So I have advantage either way, and I crit. So 30.
Wow.
Lethal or non-lethal, sir?
Lethal, I guess.
Hey,
Alright.
I crit in this fight. I did a crit.
Yeah, for 6 damage.
Hey, we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I also crit. So one of the crits in the fight was mine. That's all I'm saying.
Stefan, technically, you dispatched one of them all on your own
That's
at
correct.
the very beginning of the
did.
fight.
It's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
The blonde-haired one, same thing. Visage turns beautiful once again. Peace covers her face, and as she dissipates away, she's very much happy, and she says, "Thank you, brave warrior." And she casts a glance at Stefan, snarls once more before she's gone. And both of these spectral folks are gone now. Put at rest.
Well, I really want to use my Dwarven Thrower this match, but I wasted my turn getting mirrored on unpossessed.
You didn't have to do that. You could have left him possessed.
Yes, I
Could've.
could
I don't
have.
feel like it was a waste. Because there could have been those 3 shots on you.
I would use non-lethal if I were attacking Brotor, I think.
But would
Maybe.
she? Because it would have been her
No.
call.
Just was asking if I would ever use non-lethal. I was like, maybe if I was attacking the party, I might consider it.
Or a chair.
Or a chair.
A chair. Yeah, don't hurt the chairs.
Yeah.
He has to liberate them. Set them free.
Freedom. Well, that wasn't quite what we hoped for coming up here, but I guess we can continue looking for the Mad Wizard.
All right. So, new rule. Don't let Miradon around beautiful women. He'll chop them in half. That's what I learned.
Well,
I
Sad
don't
lesson,
dispute
that
it.
was your lesson.
well put. All right, so the group has put these women to rest. You continue to go up the side of the mountain.
I think that's our best odds.
All right, you continue to march forward. Every so often, over the course of the next 3 hours, you guys get glimpses of what looks to be a man in robes ahead of you up. Every so often, you'll just kind of see him, and then he'll go behind a tree or something and no longer be seen. And you constantly hear this laughter. And almost as though
Excuse me, mighty wizard.
there's no response ever to any of your calls. It's almost as though he's leading you on. And after 3 hours of going up this hillside, a sheen of sweat covers your bodies and begins to saturate your clothes a little bit from the exertion of going up this steep hillside covered with trees, forest, and undergrowth, and all that kind of good stuff. You hear howling of wolves every so often. It sounds like there's a storm brewing off to the west. And before you, the trees give way, and you can see a clearing. And in this clearing, you guys can see a staircase, a stone staircase that spirals up into the air. Nothing is supporting it. There are no pillars, there are no columns, there's nothing. Just a stone staircase that spirals up and up and up into the air. Gazing upwards, you can see what looks to be a tower up in the clouds above. The staircase leads up to this tower, which is some 500 feet above you. There is no railing or any other support structure to this staircase, simply a, quite obviously, magically held aloft stone staircase. And one last time you hear this cackling greet you as you see what appears to be the wizard's tower far above you in the sky. And let's take a short break right there, and then we'll come back.
All right.
This guy's gonna kill us, isn't he?
Yes.
What was that noise?
That was me.
Should definitely use that as like troglodyte language, maybe.
Yes. That was me when I opened up my Word document that has my adventure notes, realizing that it went on the wrong monitor that's being broadcast to the entire stream. Like, not supposed to see that.
It'd have things like, God, I hate the Twitch stream.
It's like, kill characters here.
Oh, shit. Well, I didn't see it, but it would get them super excited. Yeah, we've been trying to figure out how to emulate this at our AI meetups. You know how I do the AI meetings like 3 times a week or 3 times a month? We've been trying to figure out how to like Twitch stream it so we'd have like a sidebar chat going, like while people are doing talks and stuff.
So that
I
you
don't
can
know.
chat?
Yeah, so people can have like sidebar conversations while people are talking and presenting different topics and what.
Well, my team does that all the time. In every single meeting that we're in, we just have a Teams chat open. We ignore pretty much what the presenters are saying, and we just chat and say stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we want people to do that in our meeting, but so far nobody.
A lot of times, half of the meetings that I'm in, if my team is there, they're all just developing. They're working on code. They're like half paying attention. They're just getting work done because so many people schedule so many stupid meetings that have so little value, you know.
It is absolutely true.
Yeah.
And then when I find hilarious things, like, yeah, there's this meeting where we're going to integrate this one product that I know really, really well. And then, so what we're going to do is schedule a meeting without Joe. And I'm just like, and it's going to accomplish what? You know, I'm like,
Did they do it intentionally because they don't want you there?
I don't know. Like I you know, I was just sitting there like in the meeting and I was looking over at Jeff Shattuck and I was like, you know, I was going to say something, but then I was like, you know what? I'm not. You know, so they scheduled this meeting for like an hour to talk to people how to integrate, you know, this AI stuff that I found without me. I was like,
Yeah, they're smart.
So, yeah, so they called me like 5 minutes into the meeting, being like, "Joe, we need you to come to this meeting." And I was like, I
no
can't.
kidding. Dude, when they start pulling us back into the office and we have to actually go to these meetings and pay attention, like our velocity is going to decrease. My entire team's velocity is going to decrease because we're actually going to have butts in a chair in like these meetings, and they won't be able to get work done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's gonna be an adjustment.
I'm pushing.
Maybe the collaboration will get better.
Yeah, there are benefits of it. I mean, like, it'll be nice to actually be able to do some fun stuff, you know, some team building stuff. Because there's like, at least on my team, there's no appetite for any of that while we're remote. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
But when you're in person, it's like it seems like there's more interest in doing something like that.
Yeah, getting people to go to the gym, disc golf, whatever, play basketball. Yeah, people are always in.
Yeah. All right, Stefan, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just looking at dinner. It might
Okay,
be
cool.
options, but yeah.
All right, so you guys see this staircase ascending up to the base of a floating wizard's tower, some 500 feet above you.
I hate to say it, but I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, look, it's 2:00. Shocking.
I don't see why. And I steps on the staircase. And begins heading up.
Eyes.
Okay.
Luke,
I'll
change,
follow.
change your scene.
Eyes.
Luke.
My scene? Oh, crap. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I was gonna broadcast nothing the whole time.
And I can I inspect the masonry of the stone stairs?
Yeah. Do you have any special skills or proficiencies to help with that?
I'm a dwarf. Does that help?
I mean, yeah, that helps a little bit. All dwarves know how
That's
to
it.
build stuff out of stone.
Yeah, that's all I got though.
Okay, give me an investigation check. So it is well-made stone. It appears to be very sturdy. It's a little aged, as though it's been here for a while. It's clearly being held aloft by magic, because there's nothing architecturally sound about its construction whatsoever.
All right. All right.
Beyond that, you're not able to discern a whole lot.
So upon stepping on the first step, I assume that the step is going to start escalating me up to the very top.
So you step upon the first step and pause, awaiting the escalation. The step does not move, but all of you hear a voice carried on the wind. Welcome to the ascent.
I think he just gave us permission to enter.
Could be. Or
You can
20
go
minutes,
first.
it could be walking us through the descent.
500 feet. That's what? 50 stories? That's not bad.
I've got the best chance of living through it. Still don't like the idea, but
Is everybody beginning to ascend?
If everybody
If
else
Ice
is.
walks, I'll follow him.
No, I'm waiting to see for Ice since he's running up the stairs. I'm gonna wait to see if anything happens to him first.
Okay. Well, I guess these steps aren't going to climb themselves. Kind of like I
suppose you have
thought
a
they
ice
should.
spell.
I charge right after Eyes. Like I'm a step behind him, basically.
You know,
Okay.
I just assumed magical staircase and all. You know, powerful wizard should have
You could give us an
escalating
escalator.
stairs.
Varys, are we going?
I was following Ice, so
Okay,
I'm
then
assuming I
yes,
leaped
I'm
out of the way
following.
before Maradown smashed me and then jumped behind
I
him.
mean, you can let us get 20 feet up before you guys decide if you want to follow or not, right? Like, let Luke
After-
string his trap.
After stomping on the first step a few times, I relent and then begin marching up the staircase.
So we have Eyes, Varys, Meridon are going up. You guys being going up. Brotlord, Stefan, are you following?
Yes.
I'm waiting till everyone's like 10 feet ahead of me.
Okay. Everybody's about the trailing person is 10 feet ahead of you, and nothing odd has happened at this point. Brotlord, you getting on?
Oh yeah, I'll start following at
All
this
right.
point.
Brotlord goes on and starts following. You
Because
guys
that 490-foot fall won't hurt.
You guys continue ascending, and as you get higher and higher and higher, you can't
Let's take a
help
break.
you can't help but notice it's roughly a 5-foot wide staircase, and to either side is a fall. There is no railing, no banister, nothing, just a fall to either side of you as you continue going up. At about 100 feet, you hear a voice on the wind. Oh, you're doing well. Don't step on the glass.
Glass?
There's no
Okay.
response.
Look for glass.
Eyes, give me a perception check. There is no glass, Eyes.
I will, of
Oh.
course, be watching for glass too, because
I will step forward.
Okay. Everyone, Varys also has his eyes peeled for glass. You don't notice anything. Stone is unchanged as it was from before. You continue ascending, folks.
Yes.
You go up another 100 feet. You are now 200 feet high, and you can feel the wind beginning to pick up. It's a stiff breeze against you, pushes you off balance just a little bit, and you have to make sure you lean against it. Starting to get a long ways down, and you hear another voice on the wind. Oh dear, the soup is burnt. Ah!
I'm assuming there's no soup around.
I have a rope. I will hand the rope a slack to Meridon and ask him to pass it back to the others. And we will use it as a sort of chain if one of us were to slip and fall. We all die.
So you're start passing it back. So you guys are just holding on to the rope then?
Yeah.
Apparently.
I'm not.
All right. And continue up.
Okay.
Theoretically, yep.
You guys now have this rope that you're hanging on to as you continue ascending this winding stone staircase. You climb another 100 feet. You are at 300 feet above the ground, and the wind is really picking up at this point. You have to really lean into it. Some of the weaker characters are definitely getting advantage or getting the benefit of this rope as it helps to stabilize you a little bit against the stiff wind. And you hear another voice across the breeze. Is it getting windy? Or is it just me? And you guys see coalescing off to either side of you what appears to be wind. Wind-like globs. Whirlwinds, almost. A little bit of debris, some clouds, some wisp inside them. You can see a little bit of straw and other stuff. And these two whirlwinds begin approaching you. What do you do?
Luke, can I do an insight check on whether or not the wind's last statement was sarcastic?
Go ahead. Do an insight check.
It was. I don't need an insight check.
You feel like it was definitely a little bit of sarcasm, a joke meant to as almost a I don't know, warning of what was about to come.
Right.
And I'm gonna put you on a map as these two things are coming. These two whirlwinds are coming at you guys. What are you guys doing?
I will tie the rope to the staircase. Have
How?
well, it's 5 feet wide, right?
5 feet
So-
wide. It's about yay thick or so. So you'll need about probably 15 feet of the rope to
Loop
tie it. You
and
have to loop
Bruce
it
Wayne
and stuff.
can grab it with his feet and fly it
Okay,
underneath.
You begin doing this, okay, and it's going to require others to cooperate and let go of what they're holding. You're not going to be able to accomplish this before these two things arrive at you, but you can begin doing it. Anybody else doing anything?
Getting as low as I can on the step. And we're just here to speak to you. This isn't really necessary.
Are you going prone or are you just crouching down?
I'm just going to crouch right now, but
Okay.
crouch low and consider going prone because if he's inside to blow us off. I don't want to be standing up.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
You're tying a rope.
I am,
Uh-huh.
but I'm tying a rope on the ground.
Brotlord, what are you doing?
Crouching on the ground, really low,
Aradon?
This is clearly
cowering
a test.
behind my shield.
It's clearly a test of my strength, and I stand up straight and fight against it.
Okay. Stefan!
I am clinging to Varys.
Clinging to Varys.
Clinging. I am hugging him like he's my mother and I haven't seen her in 10 years.
Okay.
You're a
I'm
very
gonna get
confusing man,
wind
Stefan.
gauges and see if I cannot calculate exact gravity of Miradon's situation when he gets blown off.
So you can determine the landing point at some point.
Yeah, actually, I ready an iron ball to drop at the same time to see if they fall at the same speed.
Nice.
I always want to test this.
How are you gonna know which one? You're not down there.
He probably will be.
I have
Alright.
teleport spells.
Stand by. I gotta get you guys situated. Can you guys see the map I just moved you to?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Let me get you situated.
Your question is, are things shedding shadows up here?
Who was first?
I was.
Eyes was first, then Meridon, then me, and then Stefan, and then Rotor quite a ways behind us.
It's 10 feet.
You doing good? I
My question is, do we shedding
mean,
shadows?
you're just doing nothing, but that's okay. You can watch TV, like I said, if you wanted. I'm just okay. As long as you're doing good.
Can I watch TV?
I'm doing pretty
Okay.
good too.
What do you mean? Are you shedding shadows?
Are there shadows on the steps that I can see?
There are probably the shadows of your companions, but that's it.
That's all I need.
Okay. Thank you, roll 20. I hate roll 20. Reloading. Thank you, roll 20.
I can see everything. We can
Yeah.
just put
Yeah,
ourselves to the top of the tower.
I
if you
find that
want.
I have to reload at least once or twice every single, 3 or 4 hour session.
It's okay. It's spaghetti code, but you can't expect too much of it.
Mmm, sounds delicious.
Yum.
Right now, I'm hungry.
Spaghetti code.
If I could get some meatball classes on my spaghetti code.
That
that'd be
sounds
great.
like a great restaurant mystery novel, The Spaghetti Code.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
I
we
feel
just-
like
there's a-
I feel like I'm missing out on the analogy here.
so really,
Or
really
reference.
messy code, really messy programmer code.
Is spaghetti code.
is called spaghetti code, and it specifically happens when it lacked a formal design.
And probably developed over the years from people just
There were
tacking
kind of
things
sloppy
on.
pieces on top.
Yeah,
Mhm.
somebody comes in and somebody worked there before and they didn't
Yeah.
pass anything on, so they
Yeah.
pick up their mess of code and try to make sense of it and
and
then
they-
make it worse.
They probably never refactor. They just keep throwing it on, throwing it on.
Yep, just
Yeah.
on top of it. Yeah, fix the error rather than delete the
Yeah.
bad code.
You get into a situation where it's like band-aids, but
Mhm.
like string theory band-aids. It's
Yeah,
just band-aid on band-aid on band-aid,
Exactly.
off into infinity.
In other words,
That makes it a hell of a lot easier to understand.
Oh, when I introduced string theory?
Yeah, I get it. I get it now.
I
Um,
What's our
figure
goal
high
here,
energy
guys? To
physics.
get up to the top.
I'm joking.
then you
I
pass
actually
away
do
from these
understand
guys
it better.
and fight 'em.
so
Yeah.
let me explain what everything is looking at. You guys can see these things. So basically, all of these other rings of the stairs are like levels above and below you and stuff, if they come into play at all. You guys are currently right here. And these are the two masses of air that are coming at you. And you guys are on the steps right here. And these whirlwinds are zipping at you. So please roll initiative. Select your token and roll initiative.
Or feuds. You can't fight me if I don't roll initiative.
I'm pretty sure I can still fight you.
It's not. You won't know if it's my turn.
I mean,
You can story him to death.
I'll still attack you. You just won't get a turn.
I don't know what that was an old skit I remember from. You can't attack me. I
And-
haven't rolled initiative yet.
And suddenly, Varys, your character is wearing a red shirt.
Yes,
well.
it's a red shirt.
And you just die because of the story told you to die.
I have to demonstrate how serious the situation is. And the funny thing is, red shirts died less than other colored shirts in the show, but it doesn't matter. The myth is still there. It's still the meme. Gold shirts actually die the most.
Well, it was Galaxy Quest that,
Galaxy Quest has, well, they had the idea of the expendable crewman.
yeah.
I don't know if they did the specifically red shirt, but they had the idea of the expendable crewman.
All right,
Like, he didn't even get a name.
you guys
Didn't have a
are
last name, just a first name.
300 feet above the ground, and whirlwinds of air are heading towards you. Varys, it's your turn.
And well, I'm assuming in the end we got to get up the staircase is our only hope, because I don't know how we fight these things. I can't reach them. Are the staircases casting shadows on each other? Like, does a staircase
No.
above us cast a shadow here?
No, they're not
that's
close.
not nice,
They're not
is it?
close enough. Basically, the way these staircases work is this is the lowest part of it down at this end, and then it goes up as you travel clockwise, and then this
Yeah.
is the highest point. So basically, the Varys, right where you are, the staircase below you, the next level below you, is basically 100 feet below you. So there is no
100 feet
shadow,
doesn't scare me.
no shadow
But
being
no
cast.
shadow.
No shadow, just the shadows of your companions.
Well, let's see if I can draw some with me. 5, 10, 15, 35, 40. I'm going to go all the way to here.
Okay.
And the whole time I'll be challenging the masses of hot air. Come on, you air. Let's see if you can beat me in a foot race. Up the ladder, up the stairs we go.
Heh. There's
So
a
we'll take him.
small issue with that, but okay.
Varys starts booking it. Is that all, sir?
Oh no, I got 25 more feet of movement. I don't
Okay.
know which one I go to from here. Or if these are to scale, but I went 100 feet.
Well, hold
Or-
on.
yeah.
Let's just put you up to this one right here. So
I mean, so I would wind up here.
okay.
I just ran up 100 feet.
All right. Yep. You were 100 feet up.
And then I will, when I get up there, do the masses of air have faces? Can we see what they're looking at, or they just look like a whirlwind?
They look like whirlwinds.
All right. Can I ready for a bonus action, or is that not allowed?
You can't do that now. You have to use
Then I
your.
will just be there, taunting them as I'm up there. That, come on, let's see if you can run this fast. Let's do
Wait,
this.
hold on a second. Did you dash to get to where you are?
I did.
Yeah. You have to use your action to ready anything. You could
Right.
tech.
I thought so. I just want to make sure. 'cause
Yeah,
I have to do a
you could
bonus
tech-
action dodge.
You could technically use your action to ready a bonus action, but you would need to have your action
Right.
available, and you don't.
Yeah, and I can't.
Right.
Okay, can I take a slight modification to use my special dodge action or special step of the wind to take a dash as a bonus action and thus still have my action left?
Yeah, it requires a key point, right?
Yeah, which I've got. I
Sure.
spent.
That's fine. Yep.
And that way I can ready to smack the heck out of them if they do come close enough to me.
Yep. You have ready to that action.
Or I could just keep running and go another 50 feet, but I'm not going to.
Correct.
Actually,
Meridon, you're up.
I think you answered this already. Is the middle hollow?
Correct. The middle is totally hollow. It goes right down to the ground.
Do I think? Well, never mind. I know the answer to that. I guess I'm gonna stay here. And I'm gonna ready an attack for if one is in my range and performing an action that I deem to be hostile towards myself or an ally near me.
Okay.
or eyes.
Nope.
Not
Bruce
eyes.
Wayne, yes, but not eyes.
Not eyes.
No.
Definitely not eyes. This vortex of air moves right here, adjacent to Stefan and Meridon, and it begins swirling around with great vigor. Winds buffeting Stefan's frail form and Meridon's sturdy form. Now you both probably still have a grip on the rope at this point, though you'd have to let go if you were to use a two-handed weapon or something like that.
Nope.
I need both Meridon and Stefan to make a strength saving throw, and I am going to give you advantage because you're holding the rope.
Oh boy.
You are clearly being pushed and blown away from this creature. So cling tight.
I guess if it's clear that they're trying to push me,
Ooh.
I would determine that to be hostile. I guess.
Absolutely. Go ahead and take your attack.
I will have to subtract 2 damage from this because I am not raging. I will recklessly
Now,
attack.
as soon as it starts blowing, you have a two-handed weapon, right?
I'll drop the rope.
You drop the rope. Okay. That is a hit.
So it's 27 slashing, 6 radiant. 25 slashing. Sorry. I'm not raging.
All right, you hit it a solid blow as it begins blowing, and you are not knocked off or moved away. Dang it, what is his name? Stefan, you get buffeted, you get slid back a few steps right up to the edge of that thing. The rope clinging to the rope manages to hold you there. You nearly got knocked off. If it hadn't been for that rope, you would have gone down for sure.
Yep. All right. Good news. I was really scared.
And this one right here, it's going to position itself right there and also begin whirling around, winds slamming into Meridon and into Eyes. Could I get both of you to make another strength saving throw?
I'm going to use my reaction to use my Warcaster Shield to give myself a +4 on this save.
Is that to any saving throw?
Any savings throw.
Okay.
That didn't help.
So Meridon failed his saving throw. The strong barbarian.
Oh wait, did I have advantage because I still have the rope?
Yes, you did. But Meridon's not holding it. Stefan is
Rotor is?
way back there.
Stefan is.
Oh,
No one
I
else
did.
is.
I wasn't ever holding the rope.
I thought you tied the rope to something.
So just Stefan has it.
I was in the progress of.
I will give you advantage. Go ahead. Okay.
15.
Doesn't do it good. You go off that platform. Both Meridon and Eyes take 17 points of bludgeoning damage. It might be halved for you, Meridon, if you're raging. No? Okay. And
15 failed? I just want to double check.
okay, I'm sorry. That succeeds then.
Okay.
So you are able to stabilize yourself and stay there. And you
Can you help me?
you don't take any of the damage.
I
Eyes.
can't reach it down there. No, you should be able to reach down there.
Meridon is flung 5, 10, 15, 20
Why do I
feet.
go that direction?
What's that?
Why do I go that direction?
Where were you? Right there, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess I was picturing him as being next to me. I'd get blown left, but either way, it's fine.
Oh. Okay.
I don't care, it's fine.
10, 15, 20. So you get blown that way past Stefan. Stefan, were you crouching down?
I'm doing whatever I can to not fall. So.
Okay, so Meridon, you go over Stefan and right there begin falling down. You fall down 100 feet to right there, and as you travel past that edge of the staircase right there, please make a dexterity saving throw to attempt to grab that lip as you travel down.
Get a 3. Damn it.
Rages on their way down, so it takes half damage when it hits the ground.
All right,
Right.
Meridon, you managed to grab a hold of that lip, stopping your fall as you go down, and you are now dangling 100 feet down, right down there. And that is my turn. Stefan, you're up.
Okay. So
Did I take any damage? Feels like I should take some damage.
Oh, from that abrupt halt right there?
oh yeah.
Pop a shoulder out or something.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. You fell 100 feet and you grabbed this thing and came to an abrupt halt. Yeah, that's fair.
This is the disadvantage on your next attack.
We'll do half falling damage for that. So
Okay.
that'll be 5d10, I believe.
Okay.
What? 6.
6?
D6.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, fine. 5d6. Fine. 22 damage.
Good
as you-
roll there. God.
22 damage as you slam into that ledge.
That is a good roll. Jeez, wow.
And
It's like almost better than a fireball.
it's almost Stefan.
Better than any fireball I use.
Right.
Stefan.
Right,
So Stefan, one of your companions is running up the stairs away from these creatures trying to knock you off. The other just got
Yep.
blown off the edge.
Yep. Okay.
I thought you say
So-
you took half falling damage.
That is half.
That is half. It would be 10d6 normally. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I am going to also run up the staircase. I am going to use a Misty Step when I get to my 30 feet. And then I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat as a bonus action and move another 30 feet.
When you cast a bonus action spell, the other spell needs to be a cantrip.
They're so that's not a cantrip. I keep thinking I have so many cantrips.
You
All
do
right,
have a
so
lot of
then-
cantrips.
I will just cast Expeditious Retreat. Is that
Is that concentration?
yes. That's why I want that one, because it's continuous.
Okay.
I don't know why it had me roll. But anyway. Well, yes, I'm casting Expeditious Retreat so I can move an additional 30 feet in addition to whatever I do. So I move, so I'm gonna move and then dash, because I can do that, right?
Casting Expedition Retreat was an action, right?
It's a bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus action. Okay, yeah, then you can move and then you can dash. You'll be provoking from these two.
From one of them at least, right? The other one wasn't near me.
So this is, you're going
have to
up.
go past
Are
them
you
now.
going up or are you going down?
Oh, is up past them?
Up is clockwise.
Son of a... I thought up was the other way. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to. That's fine.
All right, you begin moving past. Go ahead and move your 30 feet first.
Okay.
Eyes is difficult terrain for that one square.
Okay, so right here.
Are you keeping a hold of that rope as you go?
Is anybody holding it or is it limp? Because you were talking about...
Eyes
tying it.
Yeah, Eyes still has it, and he was gonna start tying it around there. Around
Okay,
the
so then
bridge.
yes, I will hold on to it, yes.
Okay. The first one takes a swing at you as you move away. Misses you. The next one, also the air buffets against you as you go by. This buffeting hits you hard for 19 points of damage.
Okay.
You have several pieces of straw that severed, stuck into your skin now, poking out like a little porcupine.
Okay. That sucks, but
Deal.
I'm going to get the hell away from them.
So that was your movement. You can
Yep.
dash if you'd like.
Okay, where does it go to the next one? From here, we go to here, or is there? Am I?
Yep. Keep the green line is when it will
Okay.
pop you to the next one.
All right. So then that was one dash.
All right. So Stefan is running up as fast as he can. Eyes.
I get another
Oh.
dash, though, right?
Wait a
This
second.
gets his dash for expeditious retreat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you keep
Okay, so
going up,
that's 4.
that's 4.
Moving.
So right here will be 5.
Okay.
Hey, Kevin, didn't you use your bonus action to cast the spell?
Right. But because I can only dash with the bonus action.
But it says
You're
when
right.
you
So
cast
this
the
time I can
spell-
only move to this one. You're right. Next
No,
You
time
only
I
get
can
2
do both.
dashes.
Stefan, read the description. It says when you cast the spell,
Yep.
then as a bonus action you get a dash. So
Right.
you get it when you cast it too.
Right, but the point is that I use the bonus action to cast it, so the bonus action is gone. So
But
in
it
this
gives you a
case,
dash when you
normally
cast
I'd get right. So that means I get 1 dash and 1 normal movement instead of 2 dashes and a normal movement. Next turn
Well-
I'll get 2 dashes and a normal movement.
But you should be able to use your move to move,
Yep, which
your
I would.
action to dash, and your bonus action to cast the spell.
Oh,
which
I
lets
see what you mean.
So
Yeah,
you've
you
got
get 3
effectively
movements.
the same as I do when
So
I
okay,
use
so I
a
got
key.
3 movements. Okay,
guys
okay,
are-
we're good.
Now you got the dungeon master wondering, and he's got to look it up.
Well, if you read,
Specifically
if you read the
says you get it when you
description in,
cast
says
it.
when
It
you
does.
cast this spell,
Yes,
and
correct.
then as a bonus action you get the dash.
So you get your movement, you get your dash, and then you get to move again because of the spell. So you got
yeah, the spell lets you
Yeah.
dash as well when you cast it.
so yeah, you get to go one more square then I think, Stefan.
Okay.
Correct?
Yep.
So I look back and go, wait, everyone was supposed to follow me. Where'd they all
There we
go?
go. So 1 more. Okay, good.
All right, beautiful. Stefan, are you saying anything as you run up these stairs, Stefan?
Yeah, I'm yelling at Varys because he ran off. Wait for me! What are you doing?
I thought everyone was going to follow me.
Eyes. One of your companions has fallen off. 2 are running as fast as they can up, and you and Bruce Wayne are stuck beginning to wrap this rope around there. Oh, Stefan, you would have had to drop that rope. Actually, you're farther than 50 feet away from Eyes at this point.
Oh, okay.
You'd have to have dropped that rope.
Okay, then
So-
I have to. Okay.
So Eyes, you're holding the rope. Nobody else is. What would you like to do? And you got
Well, that's annoying.
two of these guys next to you. You're all alone. Well, Brotlord's a little bit back.
Yeah, it's an action to tie the knot.
I'm gonna rule that it will be an action. Yes, with Bruce Wayne's help to get that around there and tie it.
And with it tied, I should be pretty held fast, or would I would just have advantage on strength saves.
You would get advantage to not get knocked off, but even if you did get knocked off, you'd have a hold of the rope, which would then allow you to not fall. So it would give you a pretty good advantage.
I tie the rope. Tie the rope.
Okay, you use your action to tie that rope off.
All right, Bruce Wayne. I hope this is gonna work. You might not want to stand too close to these windy guys.
Now you have 2 free hands, correct, Eyes?
I have a shield. No.
You have a shield. Okay, so you basically, do you have?
But I am also Warcaster.
You do. Okay, so you can hold on to the rope with your shield and still cast spells. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. And any movement or bonus action or anything? Just holding your ground. All right, Eyes stands his ground, and Brotlord.
I'm just going to stay put. And I'm gonna ready an action if one of those vortexes approach me. I'm going to chuck the dwarven hammer at it. So I guess if he comes within 20 feet of me, I'll throw the dwarven thrower.
One of them is already within 20 feet of you, and after you throw that hammer, it returns to you.
Yep. So yeah, I'm saying if he approaches me though.
Okay.
But until then, I'm just gonna hold that action.
They're hostile. Kill them.
Understood. Top of the order. Feel free to discuss.
That's my discussion point. They are hostile.
Right.
We need to kill them.
Can I look down the staircase and see them?
Hey, I'm just going to grab food. I'll be right back.
Yes, Varus, you can see them almost directly below you from where you are.
What would be the odds, just because it's insane, if I jumped off of this one with like swinging down to land on the one below me?
They are made of air. I just want to point
Not
that
down,
out.
the staircase.
Oh,
Jump from this staircase right back down.
I mean, it's possible.
It's 100
You, you drop down, catch the ledge, swing yourself a little bit. You know, you'd have to make a check, and it is 100 feet down. But yes.
100 feet doesn't scare me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, monk.
It's the check, acrobatics check, I'm assuming.
It would probably, yes, it would be an acrobatics check. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
I understanding why it was those vortexes were gonna follow you up there. Is that what you
I was
wanted?
kind of hoping the whole party would follow me up there.
Well, I can't run 100 feet. I run 25
I
feet.
know I would be ahead, but if they, came up, if their goal is to keep us from getting to the top, I hope they'd follow me up, as I was the closest to the top. And if there's any
think their goal
intelligence
is to
guiding,
kill
I'm
us.
realizing I'm like one more run, I'm at the top of the tower.
That's
was
why
my
I
hope.
stay down, thinking everyone else would go up with you. So
That was my hope, was that they'd chase me because they'd figure I was the one who was going to reach the top first. But apparently that's not their objective. They just want to blow off the nearest person. So, and then Ice is standing where I need to be if I run back down. So I can't run back down very well because he didn't move.
Just keep going. There's no reason to come down.
Yeah, there is. My friends are in trouble.
You don't have friends?
I have a lot of friends.
Do you
Although
have
I
a
can
strength
get
of
back to the
10?
fight.
Okay.
So I'm probably coming back to the fight because I can't afford to leave you guys. I don't know that I'll do the jump thing just because I can get there without, and I don't want to risk missing the roll. And
My guess is if you have a strength of 10, you can, with a running jump, you can jump 10 feet. You could easily clear my head.
well, it's just a
Land there.
difficult movement. I was just figuring out if I had enough movement
All right.
roughly to get.
Let's do this. Varus, you're up.
All right. Well, realizing that none of my companions seem to follow me,
Stefan is-
I mean, one of them.
except for Stefan, who probably didn't follow me. It was probably more running away from bad guys. But either way,
Okay, well, fair point, but never mind.
15, 20, run past him. Sorry, Stefan, I'll be back. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. I'll again do the same, whatever the name of it is. I apologize.
Step of the wind.
Yeah, step of the wind to bonus action dash, doubling my jump so I can look cool jumping over eyes rather than kicking him in the head, even though it has no real effect on the game. And then spinning the spear, drive it into this one 2 times, going, guys, really, we got to get to the tower.
And as part of your move action, you grab the rope.
Do you
If that's
still
allowed, I have 15 feet of movement left. Can I?
you still have an attack an action left after all that movement?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. I have 15 feet of movement and an action left. If I can use the movement to get a hold of the rope, I will.
Was your spear a one-handed weapon?
Well, it's versatile, so I can use it one-handed.
If you use it, well, you could technically attack first and then grab it afterwards. But yes, you could grab it.
All right. As long as I can still do the attack when doing it. So I will sprint back down there and then drive the spear into them. I'll go ahead and do the stab with a two-handed, then grab the rope with one hand after my attack.
Which one are you attacking?
Oh, this one, because
Okay.
maybe he'll move up then.
You
I
thrust
don't know.
your spear into the vortex of wind.
Okay. 22 to hit,
Oh yeah.
9 points of damage. It is magical, of course. Should just drop darkness on us and see if that helps. Wouldn't it be fun to run through this darkness or this staircase in darkness?
Absolutely.
13 to hit.
13 to hit. Your spear does not gain purchase in this vortex of wind.
So I slash the spear through, bring it around, miss the second time, and then wind the rope around one hand while holding the spear in the other.
All right, you got a hold of that rope. Meridon, you're 100 feet below your companions above. You're dangling by the ledge here.
Was it like 10 to get up? in
Yeah,
movement?
10 feet of movement to pull yourself up. Yeah, and it's easy to do so for your strength.
So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I think I have 45. Let me double check that. Nope, just 40.
Oof, barbarian.
Bonus action, I will drink a potion of greater healing. Because I have it, I might as well.
You got pounded pretty bad, so
13, all right. Action. From here, they're essentially what, 90 feet above me?
Roughly. Yeah, that's about right.
That gives me, I think, disadvantage on a ranged attack. Oh no. 20, 60 means I can't even do past 60 no matter what, right?
Correct. You can't go past 60, yes.
So I will dash to go another 40. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40. So I'm there.
All right.
And I am done.
You're just behind Brotlord, below him a little bit. And, all right. The wind. The wind is going to see.
I
Ooh,
wish
very-
my horrible facial features would chase these things away too.
All right. This one right here is going to. It's going to move right over both Varys and Eyes. It's swirling around the both of you, trying to throw you off. Varys and Eyes, could both of you please make a strength saving throw? You each get advantage for holding the rope.
scary thing is I'm supposed to be decent at these.
I'm going to use my War Mage skill.
14.
You get to do your War Mage unlimited times?
Yeah, I just can't cast any spells.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
I can cast cantrips, but not spells.
Okay, that's a big trade-off. And it uses your reaction,
So-
right?
It does.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Yes,
18.
both of you managed to hold your ground and are not thrown off. And this one right here is going to. Well, Varys has been stabbing at them, so it'll just go after Varys. Big old
I
fist
only
comes.
stabbed at one of them.
It's the wind. The wind coalesces into a fist, begins swinging at you. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, just barely.
14 points of damage, and another bit of the wind coalesces, takes a big swing at you. This will miss you.
Knocked head over heels by the first hit. Second one goes under me.
And Stefan, you're up. You can see you can see across the way
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask if I
Yeah.
could see.
Yep, you can see them. They're about 80 feet below you or so.
Okay.
You can see them.
80's easily in my range. So
Okay.
I have spell sniper, so I have all kinds of range.
So you got like 300 feet or something,
Yeah.
don't you?
280, but yeah.
Even better.
Or 240, sorry. All right, I'm gonna Eldritch
240,
Blast.
couldn't-
That's easily in my range. So,
Which one?
the one. That's a good question. I guess the one that's in like the direct melee with people,
Okay.
like in the middle here. This one. It's one. It's two. So I don't know if 15 hits.
It hits.
Okay, so one for 10 and one for 8.
So 18.
18. Eldritch Blasts.
It's slammed a couple times.
And then I will, well, if I can hit from here, from where I am, and I'm in a safe place, I'm probably going to be cool with just being here. So,
Go to the top, find the mage, get him to stop.
yeah, that's what I'd like to do is go up there and confront him alone. That sounds like a plan.
Go,
I'll
man,
get right
go.
on that. I'm going to start. We'll start having some meetings to decide if we're going to do that. We'll let you know when it gets out of committee.
I personally think we should charge through the entire dungeon blindly at breakneck speed, straight to the final boss,
Right.
dragging
Eyes.
in every monster with us.
Eyes, it is your turn.
Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins. Crap. I have thunder and lightning spells.
I'd rather you didn't use it on me.
And I also have chill touch, so I'll use necromantic magic on him. I believe this is range, so I'm at disadvantage.
Is it? Yes. Is this the one that's on you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it didn't give me the option to roll at disadvantage, so I'll just roll it again.
Pretty good disadvantage roll. 8 points of damage.
Yep, 8 points of necrotic.
All right.
It's no longer healing.
You hit it with your necrotic touch. The wind begins to decay. And
That makes sense, somehow.
Brotlord, you are just a little bit behind your companions here who are battling these vortexes of air for their lives.
I want to cast Toll of the Dead on the vortex that's right here. That one.
What kind of save is that?
It's a Wisdom save, 15.
Wisdom saving throw. I failed.
All right, and he's taking damage, correct?
Yes, he has.
8 more points of necrotic damage. 5,
Oh, crap.
15, 20.
I've been screwing up this whirlwind that was blowing you off. You guys should have been taking damage from it the whole time.
Oh.
And hearing that, I'm going to not run up as far.
Usually they have the information about on a failed save you take half damage like right next to the saving throw, but it's like a whole paragraph down and a block of text away that actually tells you that. It's beautifully written. And Brotlord casts a spell and runs up just a little bit and then backs off when he hears this omnipotent voice declaring this information.
Am I close enough to grab the rope now?
It's on where it is. Probably not, actually, because
No.
Stefan ran the other way with it. So it's probably most
That's
people
correct.
try
Yeah,
to
that's
stairs.
correct. The rope would be dangling over this way now. Yeah.
I
And
pulled the
Eyes
hook of it back, but
Eyes was like grabbing it and stuff and pulling it and tying it. I'm gonna rule that the rope has this end of the rope that was this way got pulled off and is now dangling below. Because Eyes was like pulling it and getting it all set. So it's dangling below now, but Varys and Eyes both have a hold of it.
It's like dangling like right here.
Yep. Yeah. Right about there. And it's just dangling down 50 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If I move to here, can I grab it as part of my move action?
If you go briefly into Varys' space, Actually, you're adjacent to Varys and he has a hold of it. Yeah, you could do that. Yep, just move there.
Stick my arm out.
Yes, yep, you'll be able to grab it if you go up to there, yes.
All right, that's what I'll do.
Now, you have a free hand. You have a shield and a free hand, right?
I can't hold it with my shield at hand.
No, nope. Shield hand is focused on the shield.
Nope. Well, I'll just get close to it for now.
Okay, so you have your hammer in the other hand or something?
Yep, I got my hammer in my other hand. Can I like pocket my hammer?
I mean, most of the time there's like a belt loop or something that you could put your hammer in.
Yeah, I'll do that and use that hand to grab the rope.
Okay, so you put your hammer away and then grab the rope. Okay. Top of the order. Go ahead and discuss.
Luke, can I see all my companions?
Stefan is right there. You can just see Stefan. Yes.
Okay.
I was thinking of casting Spirit Guardians.
And then
Oh, yeah.
Meridon, you can definitely see Meridon. So yes, you can see your companions.
Question: should I have fly memorized. I also have bless memorized. Anybody have a druthers? Like I could cast fly
Pay
on
for option. How many can you hit with fly?
just one. But
I think bless might be sufficient.
Then I'm happy
Yeah,
with
see.
bless because it can help me.
yeah. But now Luke has realized that these things deal damage, half damage when their whirlwind fails. We're gonna take a lot more damage, so we need to burn them down very fast. I also have fireball memorized. I could just fireball them.
Wait, give me another level first, then you can start doing that.
Huh?
You have to wait till I'm 7th level to start throwing fireballs at me.
Oh, so you get free evasion.
Yeah.
No, I can hit both of them with a well-placed fireball. Do 86 points of fire damage.
I'll leave that on you. You can do your damage better. I'm going to keep stabbing them.
All right. Varys, you're up.
Or
All right,
bless
well, now that
first.
I'm in the middle of them, hang on to the rope. This now we'll wield the shadow spear and begin driving it into the same one that's around me, which is the one I've hit before, hoping to at least take one of them out. Do I get advantage because it's like on me? Oh, 28 to hit for 10 points.
Oh, what a vicious wound.
Critted
I
him.
love the fact that it really doesn't matter whether you use it left-handed or right-handed, one-handed or two-handed.
On that
Now
one.
this one doesn't seem to. And then after ripping it up, I spin it, driving it into him again. For, I'm assuming, another hit for 11. It's better one-handed today. Or most days.
And that'll do it right there. As you drive your spear into that last time, the wind swirls around and begins to slow. And then you can see all of these pieces of straw that were spun up in it begin to just fall down slowly through the air as that particular vortex disappears.
And then I will round kick the other vortex. For 7 points.
Solid hit.
Come addressed, holding the rope in one hand, making sure it's back at Brotlord with the spear in the other. I still say running away from them was a better idea.
Oh crap! I just deleted him.
Can't outrun the wind.
I can't.
What was their initiative? Do you guys remember where they were? Because I deleted him.
They were before Stefan, I believe.
For Stefan? Okay.
Yep.
Between Meridon and Stefan, I think, because both of us held our action until they came.
Okay.
Yep. I believe that's correct.
Then
I
they came
mean-
in and started swinging.
I could swear you rolled like a 3.
Meridon, you're up.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm about 50 feet away, probably at this point. I don't think there's much I can do here. I can't get to them. I'm not using hand axes because they fly off into the abyss.
Grab the dwarf and throw him past us.
Okay, so
I'm not.
5,
I will
10.
not resist that.
Once I hit, so 15 puts me on the next map, or on the next tower. So I'm gonna move myself over there. That's 15 movement.
Yep, that'll put you right there. Yeah. Yep.
20, 25, 30. I don't want to get that close though.
That I can't help you with.
I don't want to get close and not be able to attack. So I want to keep my distance. I'll just ready an attack if for some reason it comes to me. Actually, what I will do is I will ready an action for if someone gets pushed off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come to like basically sort of like on the edge right around here.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously I wouldn't be position myself halfway hanging off. The grid is just a little awkward, but
It's fine.
I'm gonna get as close to the edge as I can so that if one of them gets pushed in my direction, I can try to use my reaction to catch them.
Okay. You've readied yourself to do that. And all right. This guy is gonna come right in the middle of Varys and Eyes and begin swirling around. I need Brotlord, Varys, Eyes, and Bruce Wayne that I forgot about last time to all make strength saving throws.
Let's go, Bruce Wayne.
Oh,
it's
should have
zero
advantage,
damage on
right?
a save. You could be fine.
Not anymore.
Splat.
Oh, I guess I'll make it twice. I don't think it'll matter. what
Oh
the
yeah,
first
you have
one was.
advantage if you're holding onto the rope. It doesn't matter. You saved. Brotlord saved. Eyes.
Got 223.
Get it to roll advantage. It just won't do it. All right, I didn't use my Warcaster thing.
You didn't? Okay.
No.
And Bruce Wayne?
Do I even have to roll? He's dead.
Oh yeah, sorry, Bruce Wayne. I apologize.
Bye, Bruce Wayne.
He's used to it by now.
And
Rip Bruce Wayne again.
I didn't
So-
do it. Just for the record.
Brotlord and Varys, you will take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Eyes, you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And it says you're flung 20 feet away in a random direction. So I'm gonna roll a, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A D8. North is a 1. And we will see what we get. So it's a 3. 1, 2, 3. So you go this way. You're going that
Uh-oh.
way. That's a bad way to go.
Whee!
Woo!
You
So
cast a spell in the air.
you get flung off that way, and
Bye, everybody.
you have a hold. You have a hold of the rope. You have a hold of the rope, and it as you get flung away, it comes taut, and then you begin to swing down below this staircase. And as you come to a rest down there, there's this, as your weight settles onto your one single hand holding onto the rope, you weigh 150, 200 pounds. You got armor on, heavy armor, backpack and stuff. You're holding yourself by this rope. There are no knots on it or anything, just with one hand. All right. And your weight just settled on it. And you're 50 feet above the platform below, roughly, Give me a strength saving throw at disadvantage to hold on to that rope.
To be honest, I'm impressed. Given how close it was to him, I'm glad I didn't go off.
Is
All right.
that your roll right there?
Yeah, that is my roll.
You just barely managed to hold on, but your hand slips down about 5 feet or so. You can feel the rope burn in the palm of your hand. Do you wear gloves at all?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you can feel the heat coming through the leather of your gloves as you slip down. There's only about like a foot of rope left below your hand as you're dangling there. You have a shield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got a shield. You can't use this arm for anything. You're just dangling there. Only a foot or so left before that rope is no more. You're 50 feet above the platform below you, though, so it's only a 50-foot fall if you did let go of that. And that...
Actually, more, Luke, how am I affected by this whole ordeal since I am now holding onto the rope?
You get...
Or
It's like
do
he should only be about 40 because it's 50-foot rope, right? And there's like 10 of it. That's up
Oh,
on
that's
the-
true. So you're actually 60 feet above the platform below you, Eyes, because there was some of that rope was tying around that thing. Thank you, Meridon.
Like, do I have to do a save to keep hold of the rope?
You made your saving throw, so you keep a hold of the rope and you're unaffected by the thing. Besides taking some damage, you are buffeted quite severely, and you have to fight back against it. But you don't lose grip of the rope.
And none of my bottles are broken.
Now your bottles are getting buffeted around inside your backpack. Brotlord, please give me a straight D20 roll now that you bring this up.
Come on, beer whirlwind. It's like Sharknado, except beer NATO.
Beer NATO.
Brotlord, you hear some shattering of glass from inside your backpack, and then a voice comes over the wind. I told you, be careful of the broken glass.
He didn't step on it.
Nope. You
Don't you
didn't
have
step on
the-
it. It's
the
in his
recipe?
backpack.
You have the recipe for one of those Wizards of the Wines things in your bag too, right? That's probably ruined. It got wine. It's like it got Brotor's Reserve all over it.
Oh, dear.
No, that was kept in the dry part, like
Oh,
with
okay.
maybe some empty bottles.
Probably stuffed into an empty bottle to keep it waterproof and stuff.
Yeah, see?
Did you
Thank
know-
you, Luke.
He is a dwarf, so he would have literally written it in stone.
Ha.
So all of those stone tablets you're carrying are going to give you a disadvantage on your strength saving throws to not fall off. All right, Stefan, your turn.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna pew the left guy. The guy is still there.
You have a new room now.
No, I'm not home.
Oh, okay.
That's part of why I was late today.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, that will hit. Both of those hit. 15
Okay, so
points.
for 15 total.
Slammed by a couple of your blasts.
Yep.
So, eyes. This is the level below. So you are dangling right there, 60 feet above that platform down there, eyes. And anything else, Stefan?
Nope. I'm good. I'm just gonna stay there and watch.
Okay, eyes. Your turn. You're dangling there by one hand.
Yeah, I don't really feel like casting Bless. But,
See, you kind of having to let go of the rope, right?
well, no, I'm a warcaster, so I can cast with my shielded hand.
You from where you are, you can see Meridon and Stefan. You cannot see Brotlord or Varys as they are directly above you on the platform.
Yeah. I'll just throw a Bless out there. So I'll get Meridon, myself, and Stefan.
What's the range on Bless?
Oh, good question.
So Stefan's quite a ways away from you.
Oh, it's only 30 feet, so I wouldn't be able to do it.
You
That's fine,
could,
so you won't hit me then.
you can't hit Meridon either.
Yep, nope,
From there.
can't get anybody.
Yeah.
So maybe save that.
Bonus action, Misty Step. Oh, that's only 30 feet, right? And it's
Mhm.
60 feet down to the ground.
That's correct.
All right. So the stairs are like this. It's straight down is 60 feet, but angle-wise, is there a 30-foot
Pythagorean theorem.
asymptotic?
Pythagorean theorem.
And A
30
squared plus
foot.
B squared equals C squared, something.
Actually, yes. If you were to go over to this area, hold on, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yes, you could get over to like, we'll say right there and land right on the ground.
All right, Misty Step. Boom.
There you go. Boom.
And that was a bonus action, but I can only cast regular spells. Chill touch is 120 feet. Can I hit the ghosty?
Yes.
All right, blasting him. Boom. 10. That doesn't hit.
That totally misses. Varys, that hits your spear, nearly knocking it from your hand.
That's just to make sure you're paying attention.
Next time, I'm just going to keep running.
Any movement, eyes?
Oh, yeah, I guess. I will start running back up the stairs. I think to right here. Is it difficult terrain coming up or no?
Right. I haven't been charging difficult terrain now.
Okay. Then I'll just run right behind Paradigm. That's it.
All right. Brotlord, you're up.
Hey, tonight I definitely have clear sight of all my companions. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians to ensure that we get past this.
Man, you like popping the 3rd level spells?
Or I could not. That's what I said during the discussion phase that's what I was doing.
All right. Brotlord, your partying angels with beers steins are now swarming around you.
Yep. So it'll be their next turn is when I cast it, right? Well, when I do damage.
Beginning of when they start their turn at, yes.
Right, cool. I'll just wait to do it then.
Okay. And top of the order, discussion.
Sorry. Moving. With me being inside this creepy thing, can I still move, or what's?
Yes, I'm gonna say that it's difficult terrain, but once you're outside of the swirling vortex, you can move as normal.
I'm just probably going to go a step or two. I just figured I'd clear a little arm behind me there.
Okay. Sure, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm just going to go here, and like you said, I'm kind of in the middle there. I'm not really trying to stand right on the edge, but just move past it, but not out of reach, and pivot and bring this spear around again. And that's probably not going to hit. Only having the spear nearly knocked out of my hand by somebody's cold hand didn't help.
2 misses.
Okay. So I'm trying to get back around on it, but can't seem to hit it with the spear, and I'll do the unarmed strike.
Oh,
That will probably hit.
That
17
hits.
for 6. What the heck? Give it a con save. Let's see if I can stun it. That'd be funny. The unarmed strike is a snap kick to the head.
what's the DC?
14.
Yeah, you
Yep.
somehow managed. This vortex of wind is like shuddering now as it swirls.
Oh, I stun a vortex of wind, but I'll take it if I can do it. For what? Well, it seems to be confused, folks. I don't know.
Yeah, it's game mechanics, whatever. Meridon.
Yeah, they don't go for realism; they go for fun.
Meridon, you're up.
So
Interfered with his key.
I'm looking up the rules for jump. It looks like if I get a 10-foot head start, if I move 10 feet before I jump, I can jump the distance of my strength score,
Okay.
which would be 18. So my intention is to move to here, which is 15 feet, and then try to jump to here, which is also 15 feet. And I can go 18, so. But I'm like in its square, but I know it does that to us, so I'm assuming I can be within its space.
Yep. You definitely believe that is within your capability to charge
Okay.
up there and jump across.
You'll only find out that you were wrong in mid-flight.
Right.
When you make the roll, you get the 1.
So as I'm running, I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna jump across. And as I'm flying towards it, I'm gonna swing my axe at it because that's fun.
All right. Make that.
Awesome.
You have advantage because
Whoops.
it is stunned.
Yeah, I pushed the wrong thing. One sec.
I'm sorry.
Ignore that. Let me pick advantage. Why isn't this working?
That hits. 11 points of damage.
Well,
No,
the first roll doesn't count. It wasn't even the right attack.
Oh.
Okay. So the
Oh.
first one misses. Well, so that's the first roll is a 10. Second roll is a 13.
Both of those miss.
Okay.
So
So
swing and a miss as you land on the platform in the middle of the vortex.
okay. And then I will do my second attack. Let me pick advantage this time. There. This time it's letting me. That's so weird. 14 to hit. Wow.
Also miss this thing.
Okay.
Wow, dude.
But it was a very impressive leap. I'll give you that.
Oh yeah, that's the important
Yeah.
part.
Yes, absolutely. You looked very heroic. And honestly, your axe went through the wind, you know, and it hasn't been
Yeah,
showing
how
signs
you
of
miss?
damage.
It
So
doesn't even make sense.
nobody even
the wrong
knows
part
that
of the
you
wind,
missed, you know?
Right.
Yeah, we wouldn't know.
All right.
Right.
My vortex of wind is stunned apparently. Stefan, you're up.
Okay.
Funny thing is, we know
Oh.
because we didn't see the radiant damage go off.
Also takes 13 points of radiant damage.
I made my saving throw, so I'll take half of that. Thank you, Brotlord, for reminding me. 13, half 13, 6. All right. And
So the
Stefan.
first one likely misses,
Miss, yes.
but the
Does
second
he
one
get
should hit.
advantage from the stun?
Oh, good
Yeah.
question.
Mhm. So we'll just
Okay,
those
so that'll be one attack. So then
Okay.
that'll be for 5.
Yep.
I'll do one more with advantage. Okay.
See, everyone says I'm useless, but I'm not.
And that'll hit for 3. I am amazing.
Wow, you are just blasting the crap out of this
I
thing,
am.
Stefan. It's amazing.
Only like 15 more rounds and I will kill it alone.
You
They're
got to
called
get that
surgical
other level
strikes.
of warlock.
I know, right?
Eyes.
It's not power, it's a surgical, carefully aimed strike.
It's correct.
I am going to magic missile it.
Ooh.
Not quite magic missile in the darkness, but it's close.
Magic missile in the air.
The air.
Magic missile in the air.
So 8 damage.
8 damage. Ooh. Magic missiles slam into it. Brotlord, you're up, buddy.
I'm going to. I might cast Toll of the Dead on it again.
Toll the Dead. Wisdom save?
Yep.
I critted that save.
I won't worry about damage then.
It reflects back at you.
Is that all, sir?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Varys, you're up.
All right, well, I keep stabbing away at the thing. Maybe with advantage I can hit it.
Oh, yeah.
27 to hit for 10 points.
You still have the rope? Yep, 10. Okay. You hit it?
I'm going to keep using the spear one-handed, I think. It seems to be more effective. 19 to hit for 8.
Oh,
there
yeah.
we go. Lost a little there.
Oh, yeah.
And then continuing to hold the rope and stab with the spear, and then just a nice side kick. 18 to hit for 9 more.
That hits it. Pummeling the crap out of it.
And give it one more save. What the heck? It's worth the try.
Stunning fist.
Stunning fist with that last kick. I'll disrupt the chi within the wind.
DC is
14.
14. So Varys stuns the thing. It's standing there stuttering, barely even swirling at this point. Meridon, swinging away.
The chi for the wind is completely disrupted.
Very much so. Meridon, you hit that wind with all your might. This time, you feel your axe sink in with satisfaction. Lethal or non-lethal?
Can you even tell?
Sorry, I was muted. Lethal.
All right. Would you like to describe how you kill the wind?
I blow a little bit, and it fades away.
Very good.
You kill it with halitosis.
Yeah. And then I am magically healed. Well, sort of.
You absorb
Temporary.
the essence of the wind into yourself.
Yeah, I guess I don't blow. I pull out a straw and I inhale the air elemental.
All right. We are no longer in combat. You guys are roughly 300 feet up, more or less where you started. Stefan's a little bit higher.
Yep.
And Stefan, your expeditious retreat, is that just like 1 minute or something?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. Do you You guys do?
Going on up.
Eyes, are you going to get your rope back, untie it and stuff?
Yes.
Are you- What are you doing with it once you untie it?
Put it in my backpack.
All right, Eyes puts the rope away.
I assume that the wind is, or is it still quite windy?
It's still quite windy up here.
All right. Will somebody hold my rope? Miradon? Miradon,
Sure.
hold my rope, please.
I'll take a hold from him. Varys, Meridon.
I pause and wait for someone else to volunteer, and then Varys kindly does so.
I'll continue holding on to the rope too.
All right.
Thank you.
That rope saved you one size.
Rope. The most powerful artifact in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Story.
50-foot hemp rope.
Yeah.
Only
Yep.
to be outdone by silk rope.
It should be nerfed, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh,
Definitely.
Probably
If you
down to
range
5 feet.
self.
Essentially, that rope essentially saved you from like 20 d6 damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's way overpowered. Absolutely.
overpowered.
Yes.
actually,
You know-
I was fairly impressed with how much play you gave me there. I was wasting turns tying myself to a spiral tower, but you went with it. That was pretty cool.
I'm still trying to figure out
welcome.
how you went from the top of the rope, right where it was tied on the stairs, to the bottom of the rope without ever letting go of the rope. That was the magic trick to me.
Eyes
The
is
rope
good.
went from the stairs to you, to me, to Brotor, to dangling down, and you went from where you were to the bottom of the rope.
Yes. So you assume that my rope use is like a normal human being, but it's more like
No.
a cat in the fact that I've completely tied up in the rope all over the place.
I don't assume anything when it comes to you, Eyes, but I thought that was the funniest thing. All right, so we continue up the thing.
Continuing.
Catch up to Stefan.
I was
Yeah.
looking like if I just went at my normal speed for a full minute, I could go 250 feet, right?
Okay.
If my
You
speed
did
is
dash, yeah.
my speed is 25 feet, so could I dash up the stairs so I could still have time with my spirit guardians?
You could, yes. Just be aware that anything that comes within that radius is going to automatically be hit by it.
Right. And if we're trying to be good to the Mad Wizard, singeing his beard is probably not a great way to start it off.
For sure. He gets to sick wind demons on us, but we can't singe his beard.
Also true.
He is eccentric. He was just testing us.
You gotta prove yourselves
Brotor's
worthy.
not.
I'll drop the spell then.
I mean, I was all for it. Let's go kill him.
I was really on the fence. I do. But either way.
I mean,
I'm
you
worried
can
he's a lich.
you can always hang back toward the back of the group. Keep your
Yeah.
spell
Worried
up,
or hoping.
and
Eyes.
then if they see something and it actually fights, then you can come forward. So that's like a middle ground. You could do that.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
I like the sounds of that.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we're all dashing up. I mean, that's
Yeah,
kind
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
plan
We're
anyway.
all running up as quick as we
Okay,
can.
so everybody's running up. Brotlord stays at the back. As you run up those stairs, you
We all
get
leave him behind anyway,
you get at 400 feet. The wind is really picking up now, and you hear another voice come to you. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, by the way, this soup is positively hideous. Can you cook?
Yes,
No,
I think one of us can.
I can.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's
allegedly.
Varys who's. Yes, I'm proficient in cooking.
There is no
So Varys
response.
is like, yes, I cook all the time. I'm very good at it.
There's no response. And
It's
as
pretty
you
bad when
guys
burn soup.
as you guys cover the last 100 feet, the staircase ascends into the base of the tower and leads up into what looks to be a room that you can see ahead of you. You can't really see what's in the room. All you can see is a room and a ceiling in there.
Well, better than standing out here. I'll head in. I'll actually probably Stefan's in the lead unless we all push past him.
All right. Oh yeah, Stefan, you would be in the lead, peeking at that stuff, unless your, good sensibility has.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not in the lead. That's
Okay,
not. I
all right.
could be in the lead, but I'm not in the lead.
I'm just the vision of pushing past someone on this 5-foot wide, no railing staircase. I wasn't sure which would scare Stefan more.
All right, give me a hot second to get the map going here for this level.
Any chance of any healing on the way up the stairs?
And who needs it?
Pretty much everybody, but maybe Stefan.
Do you want to do the 10-minute? Do we want to take 10 minutes?
I took damage,
And then all of us.
like half my damage.
Let's do a
I wasn't
10-minute
looking
per
for
healing.
sure.
Wait, you guys are doing a 10-minute prayer healing? Is that what I said? Heard?
Alright,
that-
give me my last 3rd level slot. That's up. And we didn't cast Revivify.
Isn't that a 2nd level slot?
Prayer of Healing. Maybe, hang on. Yes, sorry.
All right, so you take 10 minutes to cast that spell.
I also bring Bruce Wayne back to life.
And Spirit Guardians are gone.
So you're recasting Find Familiar?
Yep.
How long does it take to cast?
10 minutes. It's a ritual.
Okay.
Doesn't it take a minute though, base? Which makes it take longer if you do ritual.
Yeah, it'd be 11
Let's see.
minutes.
Oh, okay. It's still 10 extra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me double check that.
I was thinking it took like an hour to cast Find Familiar for some reason if you ritually cast it.
I know Identify does.
Oh, no, you're right. It is an hour
Okay.
plus 10 minutes to cast. I
There we
never
go.
noticed that. So he's going to stay dead.
Yeah, you've been cheating for, for a long time.
Heck yeah. I've been busted. Man.
All right.
Yeah, no, honestly, I didn't know that.
So whatever healing you do, I'm going to move you to the other map now. I've already put your tokens over there, so if you track them on your tokens, then you're going to need to update your tokens in the next map. So give me a hot second, sorry.
How much did we heal? Was it
12.
12? Okay.
Hulk. All right, you guys heal up a little bit, and you guys can all see the map, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so Varys, you step off from the staircase into what appears to be a botany gardens of some sort. You can see a bunch of rows of shelves covered with potted plants with a wide variety of plants growing in them, all different colors. Some appear to be quite tropical, exotic, and strange, and a smell and aroma of freshness, of wilderness, of just a myriad scents greets your nostrils. It smells quite good. After the oppression of Barovia and Strahd's Valley, this is the most refreshing, uplifting scent you have felt since coming into this land.
Do I recognize any of his herbs from my cooking knowledge?
Give me an investigation check as you study them.
Investigation.
Luke, are we going up the stairs or down the stairs?
You're going up the stairs.
Okay.
You're at the
Yeah,
bottom. You're behind at the back.
But we are in a wizard's tower, so that may change without warning or us noticing.
Yeah.
You
Yes, unless I get proficiency bonus on it, but it's a 6.
You took a quick look at some of the ones near you, and you're not familiar with any of these plants. They're all
Cool.
very strange to you.
New plants. How fun. Hello? Is anyone here?
Oh? Who's that?
My name's Varus. I'm the one that was coming up the stairway that we all nearly got killed by your wind thingies.
You
It's
see
the team we call the Wise Guys.
You see walking around the corner a humanoid creature covered with tan fur, black spotches all over it, dog-like ears, a long, elongated snout. Looks rather like a give me an nature check, Varus. You don't have to be
Sure.
proficient for this one.
Huh?
You do not have to be proficient for this one.
Good, because I'm not. Hey, a 4.
You have no idea what this thing. It's some sort of dog-like creature. Only it's humanoid. It stands on its hind legs, but some variant of a dog. And
Nice.
it is wearing clothing, very well put together clothing. Probably not like nobility, but definitely well-to-do clothing. It is holding in one hand. It has a pair of shears, like scissors, basically, and in the other hand, it's holding what looks to be several plants. This creature comes along around this shelving, looks at you.
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting visitors.
Sorry to drop in unexpected. We were hoping to get some help.
Oh, help. Help, you say?
Stefan, can you get up here and talk to this person?
Sure.
I could use some help too, you know.
Sure, what can I do for you?
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
quid pro quo.
yes.
We will help you pull weeds if you help us kill Strahd.
No weeds. No weeds. All plants are useful. We're
Yes.
preparing them.
All right.
You wouldn't happen to, but be the Mad Mage of Mount Baratok, would you?
Mm,
Mad Mage, I do not know this person.
no, he's
Come, help.
we are sorry about that. It's his eyes. He tends to speak about things he doesn't know about. He is very strange, but he is.
I know about everything.
Yeah, see, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. You hear him talking right now. I mean, we all know he doesn't know things.
You guys don't talk too much. We have work to do. Come, guarded, guarded. This is the culmination, the summation. It is the fulfillment of all life to guarded. The plants, you speak to them, they speak to you. You caress them, they soothe your soul. Come, guarded with me.
Did you say steal your soul?
No, they soothe your soul.
guarded.
They are a gentle balm.
I don't know much about gardening, but if you can show me what to do, I'm happy to do it.
We should go. Let's go to the garden. Let's go see this.
Do the stairs go up still?
They stop right here. This is the top of the stairs right here.
All right. Oh, okay. Oh. I see.
Come, look. Come.
It's Stefan. As you come there, it grabs your shirt sleeve. Whoops, sorry, you're on my token. It grabs your shirt sleeve and starts pulling you along after it, Stefan.
Okay.
Its dog-like face is right close to yours. You can smell the stink of its breath washing over you. And it goes to the shelves, and there are some tools there. There's a spade and some shears, and it presses them hurriedly into your hands.
Come,
Okay.
trim the plants, make them grow, make them happy.
I take them and I smile as best as I can.
Yes, everyone, please get to work. We must make the master happy.
Okay, so back here is some plants, eh?
Yes, back there are some plants. You guys can see in the center of this room here, there is a fountain, not a fountain, just a basin of water standing there. And you can also see that this wall right over here is grown over with vines. Just the whole wall stretches with vines, and there are purple flowers growing from them. And Stefan, as you move that way, you can see stairs lead up to a platform that's probably about 3 feet or so above the level of the stone floor over here. This wooden platform, up here you can see benches covered with what looks to be alchemical equipment.
Okay.
And you can hear some movement around the corner out of line of sight. And then eyes, right here, you can see what appears to be a staircase leading upward. However, there is a faint blue field of what looks to be magic that extends around the staircase. And you guys also spotted a door over on this side of the tower as you were coming up as well.
How very
You said
interesting.
that, these are stairs. Okay, that's what I was looking at.
I'd like to go investigate the water.
Oh, there was also another little platform over here, and some of you that walked by saw a few bundles inside this little cubby area.
So I don't want everybody doing everything at once. I do want to move up to here.
Okay. You step up to there, and you can see before you a white-skinned, white-haired woman. She has slightly pointed ears. Oddly, her eyes are they're not circular so much as they appear to be like slits, and they're slanted upward. And her pupils, as she turns around to regard you, her pupils have vertical slits. And as she speaks to you, you can see her tongue is slightly forked.
What are you doing here?
I was looking for more plants. Is this not the plant area? Is the plant area down there?
I am working.
And she has like a beaker in one hand and some other equipment in the other as she regards you. She does not appear to be happy to disturbed.
I have lots of work to do.
Yes, I'll just the plants. I'm sorry, I moved immediately. Go back down the stairs.
Yeah, as you move away, she resumes her work.
Okay. I will. I'm actually gonna step in front of this wall of ivy and start trimming away at it.
You begin trimming away as you begin to reach out to trim that ivy. That dog creature. Oh no, not that one! Not that one! Do you continue trimming? It begins to rush towards you.
The ivy does?
No. The dog. The dog creature. Yes, the gardener.
Yeah, no,
We'll call him the gardener.
I'm going to make it. Oops. Yeah. Oh, I didn't hear him in time.
And you cut it?
Cut it. Yeah.
You cut it, and a drop of blood spurts out from it. The vines writhe about, and the dog creature yells out,
What? Why? Why would you cut that one?
one of the vines wraps around you, pulls you up against the wall, holds you tight there. Another one of the vines wraps around your hand and squeezes your wrist until you're forced to release the shears, unless you try to resist.
I do not. I will release the shears.
You are held against the wall, one hand up, being squeezed. It's not doing damage, but it's very uncomfortable and it's hard to breathe.
Gotcha. Yep.
The dog creature rushes over.
I apologize, Prophet. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just heard you as I was cutting. I did not realize. I thought you were talking to somebody else. I'm sorry. I did not mean to cut this one.
What kind of gardener are you?
I talked. There was this lady upstairs, and I thought that I was talking to. I thought I was clipping something else, but she was talking, and it made me confused.
Give me a persuasion check.
I've got a hand axe in both hands as this is happening.
Okay.
Getting ready to cut him off the wall, essentially.
Okay.
Not to like attack the dog, but
Understood.
Normal. There we go.
All right. The dog creature,
Oh,
he comes up to the vine and begins stroking the vines on the wall.
it's okay, my dear. It's okay, my dear. Let him go. It was an accident. It was an accident.
And the vines,
It was an accident.
they slowly loosen and release you.
Now,
And the dog creature picks up the shears.
these are not trusted to you. You are not a gardener. You are a shoveler. Go shovel.
I will go shovel. I'm sorry.
And he points across the way.
Okay. Over here.
Yeah, he was pointing that way. There's nothing to shovel over there, though.
That's fine. I'll just I'll go. I'll just hide wreck here. Just
Okay, Brotlord, what are you
holding a
doing?
shovel.
We can't hear you. You're muted in Zoom.
So I want to investigate these plants that I'm near.
Okay. What are you?
so what do
Are
they
you
look
trying
like?
to determine anything in particular about them?
If I could brew them into alcohol.
Of course. Let's go. This is probably some sort of intelligence thing. Nature check seems good, and I'll give you advantage because it has to do with brewing. And one more time for advantage. All right, you get close, examine, sniff around a little bit. You're pretty sure that a couple of the pots near you would ferment pretty well.
I'll take it. But I don't want the guy to see me, so I'm gonna try to
Make a sleight of hand check. I will give you advantage because there is a shelving between you and that creature. Okay. You have 2 plants. They have
Not
pots.
gonna lie, that rolled with advantage by itself, or disadvantage, I guess.
I'll take the higher of it. You have 2 potted plants now. They have pink flowers budding from them.
Okay, add this to my inventory.
And
Or just random stuff that I have for brewing.
make a note too that when you do try to brew something with these, it'll give you advantage on your brewing check too.
Okay. So pink flower
Plants. Good for brewing. Eyes. What are you doing?
I'm investigating this pool of water. I'm in a dungeon. There's a pool. I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay. Are you trying to discover anything in particular?
Is it magical? And so I'm gonna begin casting Identify.
Okay, so you begin casting. It takes
11 minutes.
it's a ritual.
It is a ritual.
Is Identify only a 1 minute spell? Yeah,
It takes 1 minute casting time and 10 minutes to cast.
Okay, excellent. So you begin casting and chanting that spell. The dog-like creature looks at you.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong?
If you respond to it, it's going to interrupt your spell. So I would recommend you keep casting.
Well, I can always start over.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true.
I am determining the gardening potential of the various substances within this room. Applying a scientific mind, you know.
Give me a persuasion check. I'm giving you advantage.
Nope.
This would be deception. I'm sorry.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
This always comes across as super obnoxious. Oops, that was disadvantage. So, but
Okay.
Oh,
14.
Master Gardener! Master Gardener!
And
yes. Like I said, I know a great many things.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. You can keep casting your spell.
All right, will
Varys, what would you like to do?
I'm gardening. That's what he wanted me to do.
You're
I'll
gardening?
move around the room, quietly trimming flowers or anything that looks deadish, wondering what the heck I'm supposed to be trimming.
Are you proficient
Staying
in
away from the
Are you
vines.
proficient in nature?
No.
Okay. So I feel like this is probably like a dexterity check with disadvantage or something. No, well, it's intelligence. It's like knowing what to do or not. So I think it's like an intelligence check. We'll do intelligence. Yeah.
I vote dexterity. With disadvantage or just regular?
Since you don't know anything about gardening, disadvantage.
Yeah, I got a 1.
Yeah, you're trimming stuff up, just cutting things willy-nilly. As you do so, this dog-like creature notices and rushes over. What? And it tries to grab the shears out of your hands.
I'll hand them to him. I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry, I
No!
asked you what I should do. You said good things.
Go
I'm really sorry.
shovel! Just go shovel with the other one!
Okay, I can shovel.
And then it comes over to Eyes.
It is good that you are a master gardener. Your friends are incompetent.
I'll start my spell over again because I can't help it.
Hey, Stefan, what are we shoveling?
Indeed. It's so nice to find someone who can identify a true intellect and mind and recognize the talents that are directly in front of them. But now, if you won't mind, I get back to casting my spell.
I have,
Doesn't know what he's shoveling.
I have one pile of dirt here. I'm just gonna shovel into the other spot, and then I'm gonna shovel that spot back to the other spot.
Well, you shovel in. I'll shovel this back to your
Just gonna
spot.
keep we'll just keep shoveling each other's dirt back and forth.
Throw shovels of dirt back and forth at each other.
Yeah.
So where do you think we should be going from here? There's a stairway up. Do you want to try to go there?
Oh, there's a force field in front of it. Damn it. Start the spell over.
I just have my 2 hand axes still in my hand, and I start looking at plants with like a evil sort of grin on my face, and like slowly start approaching that wall to like the northeast of me.
Hell yeah,
Okay.
get it.
I just start approaching. I'm waiting for this like dog thing to notice.
As you begin walking right past it with these axes,
Oh! Bigger! Better! More effective! You can garden faster than everybody else?
In a manner of speaking, and I approach the wall,
Wait.
and I just
Oh,
like chop away at a little bit with my right hand, and then chop again with my left, like
the sh-
causing maximum destruction.
the shelving right there.
Oh, I thought there was like ivy on this.
Oh, this is the wall that had the vines that came to life and got.
Oh yeah. Oh, no,
Stefan.
what's this up here then?
That's just some shelving with potted plants on it.
Okay, well then I'm just chopping off potted plants.
He's
Like
just-
at the base,
He's just
just chopping
beheading
them.
potted plants.
All right, you.
Thunk.
I'm not
you-
breaking the vases. I'm just like
Right,
chopping
just
them at the
beheading the
stem.
plants.
Like
Yeah.
All right, you hack off some plants and hack off some other plants, and the dog creature comes running up to you. No! And it jumps on your back, tries to bear hug you and pin your arms. Give me an athletics check.
He's gonna make you take shovel.
this man's guy's hanging on
how big is this thing?
It's a medium-sized creature. It's. I didn't mention this. It's pretty beefy. Like it's got
okay.
some musculature to it. And 25. Ooh, let's see what I can do here. Oh yeah, it's not able to pin you, but it is impeding you a little bit. It's going to be a lot harder to whack these things as it's trying to grab a hold of you and get in the way.
please don't do that! Please, the master will be mad! He'll be mad, please!
It's asking you, pleading with
I
you to stop.
I stop. I like put my axes away,
When you...
and then I try to like, just like get him off my back and sort of like firmly hold him.
When it sees you put your axes away, it releases you, and
Okay.
it's not trying to resist you anymore. It's got this pitiful pleading. It's starting to whimper a little bit. Please don't hurt the plants, please.
Poor guy. He's just trying to guard you. We're screwing up his whole
Can I
garden.
pick up the beheaded plants? Beheaded flowers?
The
Toss
what?
them back too.
Do what? I'm sorry.
Plants
I
I
want to
murdered.
pick up. Yeah, I want to pick up all the beheaded flower heads
Oh,
and toss them in my bag too.
the one that he chopped up.
Yep.
You're doing that right in front of the dog creature.
Well, I was gonna try to do it while he was still on.
Oh, so while okay, so
Marathons.
really quickly while he's
During the
doing that.
scuffle.
Okay.
Yeah, during the scuffle.
Give me a sleight of hand check. I'll give you advantage because he's distracted.
Or he gets sleight of hand. I get intelligence checks.
Well, he's doing a different thing. All right, yeah, you managed to scoop them up and put them away. You don't have time to determine whether they'd be good for brewing or not.
I really didn't care. Actually,
Okay.
they're going in anyway.
Okay, yeah, you got him. You stuff him in your backpack, and then the creature now is stopped. And Meridon, you put your hand axes away and stuff, and it's just pitifully whining. Will you please just go shovel? Please go shovel. And then it looks. Go ahead.
I'm like, I don't have time for this shit. Like,
Oh, we
where's
could
your
use
master?
that. We could use that. Go do that in the
Yeah, I know you
corner.
could.
It's good fertilizer. Yeah.
No.
It's very good. Just make a big pile. You're big. You can do it. Squeeze.
I pretend to start unbuckling as if I'm going to do it right here.
In the corner.
In the pool. In the pool.
Just on the floor right here.
Oh!
Like
looks-
in the pool.
It looks.
Why is it identifying it? Identify this, buddy.
Hey guys, I found a candy bar.
Stefan,
my
you're
God.
on that one.
eyes. It looks to you, just this pleading look on its eyes. You can see tears brimming in its eyes. Please, Master Gardener, please help me. They're ruining it all. The Master will be angry with me.
Where is this master?
In the corner.
I tell him to point.
He points.
We're in a round room. What corner?
He points this way. He points that way.
Over there in the corner. Just go stand there. The Master will find you.
It is the easiest thing in the world to see through his bluff.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not what I asked at all. Where is the master right now?
I don't know. He's up.
Out of there.
What? What was that?
How do we get there?
Oh, well, you can fly, or you can walk up the stairs.
We just walked up all the stairs. Are there more
Oh,
stairs?
there's always more stairs. There's always more.
Point me to the staircase.
And he points over to the staircase.
Staircase.
Don't those go down?
Yes, please don't touch my garden.
About to bring the hand axes back out.
This way. Go up those stairs. Go up those stairs, please. Just go.
Can I do the insight? See if he's actually being truthful this time.
Bratler, go ahead. Yes, he's being truthful, and he very much wants Meridon and his hand axes to leave his garden.
I'll try to reassure Meridon that that's the way we should go.
Well, I'm going. I sort of like, wait, who's right there? Oh, okay, they're right there. I was thinking they were south. I start walking that way, and well, we're waiting for eyes though, right?
All right.
I'll just walk up into this gap because I can't really see what's over here. Is there a door? Like, oh no, there's the
a
stairs.
door down in this
Okay.
bottom corner.
I see the stairs. So I just kind of shout over to you guys, like, there's a staircase over here. I'm heading up when we're ready.
Is the force field still there?
Yep. All right. Eyes. We're going to say your spell goes off. As people are shoveling and Meridon is waiting, and what are you casting again? Identify?
Yeah, on the pool of water.
7 or 8 times.
The
Hey,
wa-
Eyes, you almost done?
The water itself is not magical at all. The pool, however, the bricks around it do appear to be magical. They have a what would it be, like the school of magic that does like teleportation and stuff? What would that be?
Conjuration.
Conjuration. There's conjuration magic around it. You get a pretty good feel that this pool of water is linked to a source of water in the earth below, and that it basically teleports water up into this pool so that this pool is always full of water. It is fresh spring water. It's definitely potable.
Okay.
Did we see any springs near us when we found the staircase?
You didn't notice anything on your way up, no.
Shoot, you mean this isn't going to give me magical powers? It is a pool of water in a dungeon. It should either kill me or make me super powerful.
I can do one of those.
Drink
Okay, I
it.
drink some.
Yeah.
It's spring water.
You drink some. It's very cool and refreshing. You feel revitalized. Your spirits
Not-
soar.
but not super powerful.
You're very happy.
That makes me
Thirst is
unhappy.
quenched.
All right, we are going to leave it there for today, and we will continue in our next
Cool.
game session. You are at level 1 of the Wizard's Tower, and you have met the Gardener.
Stupid gardener.
I'm just trying to out shovel Stefan. Ah, my
And
apologies.
Eyes is dying of dysentery, so great.
Hey, that's fertilizer.
Fortunately, we have clerics. They can
Yeah.
just cast Cure Disease.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
And Spirit Guardians. He's got to
Spirit
save that
Guardians,
slot
that's what
for
he's got.
Spirit
That's it.
Guardians. Yeah.
Yeah, I was running your character, Brotor. I was like, holy shit, you've got way more necromantic spells than I do. That's not even fair.
Nice.
I am a cleric of the grave.
It's true. Grave Cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Who loves his beer?
Yeah.
All right. Spectacular, guys. We will
All right.
see you in 2 weeks for the rest of the Wizard's Tower, perhaps.
Okay.
Or we'll turn
Later,
back,
guys.
go back down, and do something
He'll
else.
turn back, go back
Yeah,
down.
we're going
go
to the
a
windmill
different-
instead next
Yeah, we're
session.
gonna
No, guys, we need to go to the
Right.
windmill. I think we're done up here.
That's right.
Wait,
just-
didn't Lady
it's-
Watcher give
we're
us
gonna
a
go.
quest?
It's
So
okay, you guys-
obviously,
Investigate the orphanage.
It took me
But
three
first
three
we'll
months
return
to
the
get you here.
quest.
3 months to get you here, guys. Come on.
True. It's true.
I know. And how far was it? It was like an hour away from the village.
I mean, I'm just feeling like this whole tower is going to be gardening, guys. This is boring, so let's go back
Yeah.
down and do something
I
else.
don't think there's anything for us here.
I don't like plants.
We should
I wanna-
just leave.
I want to
We've
open the
already
store
pissed the guy off.
All right.
next time.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Good night,
All right.
guys.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
See
you
you
later.
another
See ya.
time.
All right. Over here in the stream people stuff, we're gonna raid somebody. So stand by.